What is up, everyone? Welcome to the final game of the T5S2 Invitational Season 3 group stage. We have two, I think, fan-favorite players on the table today fighting for their tournament lives to get out of their group. We already have Devin making it out of Group 2 here, but the other player making it out will be one of these two. This is Doots over here in the red, playing Adepta Sororitas, versus Tousle, playing Mixed Imperium. We're going to see how Tousle's interesting combination of Custodes and Adeptus Mechanicus is going to be able to fare for him. And if he can beat the Adepta Sororitas, he will be able to make it out. Both these players X and 1. We have 1 3-0 and 1 0-3 in the group as well. So we just need 1 2-1 to get out. Wouldn't it be wild if we saw a tie this game, chat? That'd be weird, right? Anyway, get some hypes in the chat, everybody. Throw down those channel points for who you think is going to take this game down. A draw would be sick, chat. Whoa! We are super close. Almost exactly 50-50. Two Doots versus Tousles. Thanks, everyone. And we also have a giveaway going on. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat if you want to get the link to that. The first ticket's free for everybody to join, but you also get additional tickets or points you could spend towards tickets by watching and subscribing, interacting with the channel. It's not channel points. Just for those wondering, it's a separate kind of token that you use. But we can get our channel points ready to drop some soundboards in the chat here for this incredible game, because I think hopefully it's a good one. Doots and Tousle have both given us some incredible games over the course of the week so far. We watched Doots playing against Devin and Wolfblind Mibu over the last 2 days. Some really good games with this newfangled style of Adepta Sororitas list. And, you know what? While we're here, let's give it a little chat. Let's talk about it. You can join us and read along the lists at tts40k.com/invitational. All of the lists are available there. And you can also access that exclamation point invitational in the chat. Unfortunately, our list viewer is still down. I apologize for that, chat. But you can find their lists over on the invitational website as the players begin deployment. Doots has no CP, apparently, which is unfortunate. We are starting with Doots. He has a battalion detachment coming out of Order of the Bloody Rose, led by a Repentia Superior, a Canoness with a Brazier of Holy Fire and Rapturous Blows. We also have Morven Val, who has to be the Army's Warlord, but that does give her full rerolls in the fight phase. In addition, she'll be able to give something full rerolls for the entire turn, or the entire round within 6 inches, a core unit or a character, which she could affect herself with, which makes her a pretty dangerous ranged attacker. She also has 2 units of Sacrosants helping her out as well. Elsewhere in the detachment to keep her safe so she can deploy very aggressively and use those powerful ranged weapons early. Moving on, we have 3 Battle Sister Squads in the Bloody Rose detachment, 2 units of Sacrosants, as I mentioned, 1 unit of 10. We can see in the orange here, 1 unit of just 5. A Dogmata, as well as 2 units of Sisters Repentia, 10 sisters in each. Doots has interestingly liked to deploy these models on the table. We're not strategic reserving them. We're not putting them in transports or anything. And unfortunately, that has led to their untimely demise in several games. But we'll see if Tousle has what it takes to remove them before they get too deeply embedded in his army. That said, they are a profile that aren't super dangerous to Tousle's army because he can shut off their ability to reroll hit rolls, which is a big deal. Makes them only hit on 4-ups with no modification, and that is pretty brutal. And he actually has two ways to access that, which we'll talk about momentarily. We have a Spearhead detachment as well, coming out of Argent Shroud. That's bringing 3 units of Retributors, 2 with Heavy Bolters and Multi-Meltas, 2 with just Multi-Meltas, all of them with 2 Armorium Cherubs. I like the Heavy Bolter tech in this list. It gives you access to a longer range Retributor unit, so you can open up firing them early. And you can use those Cherubs to buff up whichever gun is more appropriate. And we've been seeing this out of Space Marine lists as well. We've talked about Valdor and Fushini and Salad all bringing Iron Hands list with a mix of Melta and Grav weapons. And you can Armorium Cherub and Signum in those Devastator detachments, Devastator units, excuse me, whichever weapon profile you feel is more relevant, and usually the Multi-Melta, to be fair. and then you can fire that one multiple times. And that's essentially what we see here in these Retributor squads. It also gives you a squad that you can deploy out on the table and engage with early, because the other 2 Retributors are going to be probably going into these 2 Rhinos that are in this detachment, alongside 2 Dominion squads with 4 Artificer crafted Stormbolters apiece. Those Dominion squads will give the Rhinos the ability to 6-inch pregame move. And obviously, the Stormbolters giving you access to the potential 6 mortal wounds off of the Stormbolter stratagem is pretty good stuff. We also have Canoness with Word of the Emperor in that detachment for Fight Last and Ignore Invulns, as well as 2 Crusader squads in the same detachment. Overall, I think a relatively standard style of Adepta Sororitas. I think the most interesting part is these foot-slogging Sisters Repentia. In a lot of lists, they're being slowly edged out by Sacrosants, or units in, more resilient units in Rhinos, faster units like Zephyrim. But Doots, so far, doing okay with them. We'll move on to Tousle's list, because this is a really interesting one. We have, starting off, a Patrol detachment coming out of Adeptus Mechanicus. This is a Forge World Metallica detachment, meaning he gets access to the Metallican supplement out of Warzone Sheridan. And one interesting thing that gives him is a 1 CP stratagem to turn off rerolls within 6 inches when for enemy units. And that gives him the ability, potentially, to turn off rerolls if you're engaging either the Adeptus Mechanicus units or the Adeptus Custodes units, either in the Aura, or just when you target the Adeptus Custodes models, because you can use Emperor's Auspice on them. So basically, the entire army can be unrerollable against, which is pretty cool. We have a Sectarian Marshal with Exemplar's Eternity to give rerolls to these Iron Striders. 3 units of Rangers, 2 of 5, 1 of 10, as well as a unit of Sicarian Ruststalkers to perform some secondary objective action. And the 4 Iron Strider Ballistarius, but all 4 with 2 Cognis Las Cannons apiece. Now, obviously, this detachment's not going to be getting Canticles or Dogmatas, so it's not quite the most powerful version of a Adeptus Mechanicus detachment that you could possibly see. But, I mean, it's still powerful. D3 plus 3 damage Las Cannons, still going to do a billion damage if they're able to convert with those big rerolls. Moving on, we also have a Vanguard detachment coming out of Shadowkeeper's Adeptus Custodes, so that gives them access to the -1 strength strat. We have Captain General Trajan Valorous with his Misericordia. We have a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike, sort of the standard loadout Auric Aquilus, Captain Commander for Unstoppable Destroyer, as well as Superior Creation for the 5+ damage ignore roll. We also have 2 Contemptor Galatus Dreadnoughts, the big shield and sword Dreadnoughts. They are -1 to hit in melee, which will be pretty relevant against a lot of Doots' profiles, but not the Sisters Repentia, since they will already give themselves -1 to hit, so they won't stack on top of each other. Which is a little bit of an interesting interaction, but obviously you can just shut off the rerolls they have to hit, so that drops their damage output pretty significantly, not to mention the fact that the Contemptors will reduce your damage by 1. We also have a Contemptor Achilles Dreadnought with the big spear, and 2 Stormbolters, a Vexillus Praetor with the Vexillus Magnifica, and 2 Calladii Grav Tanks with Iliastus Accelerator Cannons. After so many games this Invitational, seeing Calladii on the table, I've finally gotten the pronunciation of their primary weapon down. We're nailing it so far. But these things have been absolutely phenomenal in all of the games that we've seen them, especially against Sororitas and Adeptus Mechanicus profiles. They have almost the perfect profile to deal with Adeptus Mechanicus stuff. A lot of Strength 6 shooting, so they wound Scutarii on 2s, and the Strength 7 on the Accelerator Cannons, knocking up directly against the Iron Strider Ballistarius profile, hitting them onto their 6+ invulnerable save, unless they have any of their defensive buffs active, with that AP3, also wounding on 3s, and 2 damage apiece, so you only need 3 conversions to kill an Iron Strider, and with essentially full rerolls, hitting on 2s, rerolling, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s from Trajan, you have an almost close to 100% conversion, so there is a non-zero chance a single Caladius kills 2 Iron Striders per shot, and especially if you have also directed the Lastrum Bolt Cannon onto those models as well. That's a lot of additional Strength 6 AP2 shooting into them. So they actually remove Iron Strider Ballistarius from the table in great swaths, while being relatively hard to kill on the swing back. So I think interesting that we're seeing so multiple Custodes players in the tournament, Glorak as well, pivoting into this Caladius composition in order to fight some of these meta armies. It's also obviously good into Drukhari, just sort of randomly. You know, obviously a lot of strength 6, strength 7 shooting, good into raiders and their infantry. Did we lock the Caladius in there? I think we did. So far, an interesting matchup, chat. Let's take a look at who chat thinks is going to win. 3 minutes left on the vote. Looks like almost 20k split, 20k each way. Hot damn, chat. It's going to be a close one. Tousle has a lot less faith in himself than we all have him. Tousle's going to be fine, chat. He's just humble is all. As the players finish up their deployment here, I want to thank our sponsors for the T5S2 Invitational for making it possible. We have GameMat.eu, who makes all sorts of super sweet game mats, as well as three-dimensional terrain as well. They're just breaking into that market, and you can find them at, ostensibly, GameMat.eu. What a phenomenal piece of marketing there. The name of the company is just their URL. Just go there. We also have 3D6 Wargaming. You can find them at 3d6wargaming.com. They could put that on their logo. That would help. And they make all sorts of sweet neoprene accessories and other laser cut accessories for Warhammer 40k. CP trackers, objective markers, stuff like that. I think they also have the board cutoffs. So if you have a big mat, you can use their overlay mats to shrink it down to the correct board size. They also have these cool objective markers that you can actually buy. They look just like this. They say a little tactical tortoise on them. So if you want to play with these objective markers that we're playing with on TTS right now, in person, you can do that by typing in ! sponsors into the chat and following the link. You'll be able to find all that stuff. More votes coming in for both these players. They are tied neck and neck, 24,000 apiece. Chat, I hope that this game is as close as this race between these votes has been. And overall, it looks like a pretty interesting start to the game. We have a Caladius trying to hide in the back here. We saw in Glorak's previous game on this map that it is a little tough to hide the big Caladius chassis against an Alpha Strike. You know, there is the potential that a Retributor squad inside that Dominion Rhino is able to be placed somewhere out in the open. They can move 6 inches forward. The Retributor squad can bail out and advance and get a clean shot into whatever's hiding behind this wall. I think maybe a little bit safer over here. You'd sort of have to send the Retributor squad this way pretty far, which kind of puts it out of the fight for a little while. But with the ability to advance and charge, those Retributor squads can be deceptively mobile while still attacking. And that said, I think the Vixillus Magnifica into a 5+ invulnerable save from the Caladii's Flare shielding makes them a little bit difficult for the Retributors to kill, especially since you can Emperor's Auspice away Morv and Vol's full rerolls, which is usually where the Retributor units get a lot of their Alpha Strike potential out if you are deploying them directly on the table. Usually what Doots does is he deploys his unit of heavy bolter models and then is able to use those full rerolls on turn 1 pretty successfully. He won't be able to get it onto the squads inside the Rhinos, obviously, since they'll be inside the Rhinos on that top of 1, but he could potentially try to set that up for later. We also have the Shadowkeeper strat available to the Caladii as well, so they would be -1 strength against them, wounding on 4s. So you can really divot the amount of damage output from those Melta profiles. I'm going to get rid of this objective, chat, so that guy doesn't stand up on his edge there. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a bump at the end there for Tousle's fans. We're 58% to Tousle's, 42% for Doots at the end of the game here. 34k to Tousle's, 25k for Doots. Exciting stuff, chat. I hope that this game is as close and contentious as that vote is. Disappointing salad, that bump was you. Voting against Doots. Oh my god. Brutal. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Appreciate it. Go ahead and send it back to the players' mics here as we finish up deployment. It's been a long deployment step for both of these players.
Not thinking. Doing things now. Ha! Your go. Oh, wait, just poke him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I don't see very often from Adeptus Mechanicus players... What are we doing here? I'm going to put it back to Tousle's time as he shifts his models around. One thing I don't see very often from Adeptus Mechanicus players is the ability to use the long base of those Iron Striders. You can do some funky stuff. You know, having a longer base means you get better arcs around intervening obscuring terrain. You can also kind of press yourself up against the back of the table if you want to avoid alpha strikes, especially from, like, if a Retributor squad is standing in your opponent's deployment zone and you're worried about them getting angles onto you, or you're just out of real estate to hide. You know, if your opponent doesn't have any super long range guns, obviously the Iron Striders are very long range themselves. What they can do is just squeak themselves sidelong on the sides there, and they actually become very difficult to get to. Obviously, from your opponent's deployment zone, it's about a 35-inch rush distance to the edge of your table, which means that those Retributors, you know, Retributor-style units, any of those, like, you know, 30-ish inch, 30 to 36-inch threat range units will probably not be able to reach you. And especially, that's especially true on a short table edge deployment, as we saw in Devon's game versus Doots, where Devon was able to basically just back deploy all of his Iron Striders and make them invincible to Retributor shots. You can kind of use the oblong bases of those models kind of defensively, or use them to spread out and get lots of lanes of fire around intervening terrain.
Great success. We have great success.
Custodies are deserving of every channel point?
Very nice.
Fair enough, chat.
Very nice.
This isn't true Custodies, though.
There we go. Cool.
I think Tousle could use a little bit of goodwill, because he's got those Iron Striders in there. He's sold out, chat.
And I don't put a Calades there at all. I actually put it right here in the middle.
Let's do a Rhinoceros over here.
Ooh. And that's got 1 unit of...
Talking to the players before the game, though, Tousle has committed to me that were he to win this game and qualify for the T5S2 Season 3 Invitational Elimination Stage, he will not be playing Adeptus Mechanicus. He will return to his pure Custodies. He will drop his crutches and throw them away. And instead just be playing the Golden Boys, which I applaud and hope we get to see.
Thought it was a rhino. It's actually old unkillable face.
It'll be interesting to see if we have any Harridan style pivots from the chats as from the players, as we did earlier in season 2. We saw Adeptus Mechanicus 6 planes Voltron up into 1 Harridan, which is very interesting. Unfortunately, the Harridan got killed by Vanguard veterans on the first game of the elimination stage. So maybe hazardous to your health, but it does make you the classiest participant.
I'm a huge fan. Sorry.
Huh?
No, just making terrible jokes in the corner. I do apologize. I'm aware that I talk way too much. Does awareness
I do as well,
better?
don't worry.
No. Excellent. Well, that's good news.
Mostly to myself, which is probably more so.
No comment. We're gonna put old chicken faces over here. Oh, they're having friends. Having friends? Making friends. With each other. Let's put them like that or something.
Listen,
It's
chat.
hard to shoot them because
At least Tesseract Vaults hold objectives, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Pretty useful.
Mm-hmm.
What does Morven Sausage do? She reduces damage to 1 or by 1?
She has half damage.
Half damage. Okay, so
Yeah.
5 damage, rounding up or down?
If it was 5, it'd be rounding up, so 3. 5 would go to 3.
Okay, so they can still last cannon her face off a bit, which is
Yeah.
nice. Cool. Seems good to me. I mean, obviously, you have to kill old shield friends over there first, but actually, I was discussing this with a mate. When I think the bodyguard rule is cool and it's great and it's fluffy. Having bodyguards is great, but you should really have the model has to be between, or at least on the side of the model, to protect it. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid. I don't know. I think at the very least, they should give snipers, ignore bodyguard. I don't even understand the point of a sniper even if they can't ignore bodyguard.
Or the bodyguard can intercept, like a get down or whatever, you know what I mean? Something.
Yeah, make it like a drone thing or something.
Yeah. I just feel like the cool thing about bodyguard
So it's an interesting conversation about the bodyguard rule. Obviously, it makes characters untargetable, full stop, by ranged attacks if they're within 3 inches of a bodyguard. It's not look out, sir. It doesn't require you to not be the closest. It doesn't need anything else to be there. It doesn't even need the bodyguard unit in line of sight or intervening between the attacker and the defending model. It just fully makes them immune to ranged attacks entirely, which is pretty strong, obviously, as we'll probably see Morphin Vol be placed out in the open here somewhere for Doots next to these Sacrosanct units, which will require all of the Sacrosancts to be removed in order for Morphin Vol to be targetable at all. The downside is with the abilities like that, you very quickly run into some issues. If it requires the bodyguard unit to be in line of sight, that puts some control over your opponent. They could, for example, block their own line of sight to the bodyguard unit to ignore the bodyguard rule, and you kind of create these awkward play patterns. Abilities like that are always very difficult to balance, but it definitely doesn't make sense that a sniper unit would be able to ignore it, because it may actually put sniper-style units back in the metagame a little bit, in order to deal with, or at least put pressure on these Sororitas characters so they can't just hang out doing whatever they want.
Put them there and then do that.
I do like the wholly within 3 inches, Chad. I have to imagine that probably occurs come the Adepta Sororitas FAQ. Because the Celestine string is like a little silly. For sure. And it also limits the distance that you can deploy outside of terrain and still be protected.
Why did I take that secondary? Can you tell me, please? Why I took engage? That was a terrible idea.
It was kind of a tough choice. You didn't have much else to pick.
This is very true. Assassinate would have at least forced you to keep your characters, or some of them, a little bit further back. I don't know. Either way, it's still a trap. I've just got PTSD. I lost a game once because of the rezzing thing. As I'm sure everyone has at some point in time.
Yeah.
So will you?
Just realizing the Caladius... Does it have a second profile for the accelerator cannon? Or no?
Nope. It's
Oh.
got the accelerator cannon, then it's got the bolt cannon.
Is it just another option for the big beam cannon thing?
Yes, it is, yes. The Arachnus blades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is kind of cool, but it's the
mhm.
rate of fire on this one and the range into Drakari. Not that I've ever played Drakari, even though I've been playing Caladia, I feel like, a few months now.
Mhm.
Because of Drakari. Still never found one yet.
Second dread over here. Gonna have to put one of these over here now. I feel like. So let's do that.
Thanks. Okay, now we have to do something. We have to make a choice. Ew. Who likes making choices? Not this guy.
Gross.
I know, right? Question becomes, so what's the rack maximum charge range you said? 24, 25?
Yeah, 25 if I take Hand of the Emperor.
Okay, cool. So they wouldn't be able to get my Kaladi, my tank, if I put it here, which I think I'm probably going to do in the end. To work out which way around, well, it should be pointing towards you because it's going to shoot you in the face. Or do I just say sod it and put it over here and hide? They can get out, advance, and shoot, can't they?
Yes.
Yeah, those
Because you're
Dominion
gonna be
squads
shooting
are also
in the
going to
face
pre-game
anyway.
move as well. It's important to keep in mind. So
So I think we
the
actually
turn one
have
threat
to-
range going first in the Dominion squads is or from the
and we just say
Retributor squads in the Dominion Rhinos is
let's do
very,
this.
very far. Deceptively long for a 24-inch range gun.
Okay.
I can't avoid you shooting me, so I might as well
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
-1
same.
for
right?
it.
Gee. So this is
Yeah.
kind of a problem now. because this is all exposed.
I think a little bit of the same is true for Doots as well. Another
Chills
benefit of having
here.
those Caladi is that they are very fast. Move
Yeah,
14
Jimmy's
on those
mids.
models with fly,
with Hive Guard, and
so
I
they
was
can
like,
pop over
okay,
those
so
buildings,
There you
if I get
Oh,
five
you're done, right?
kick
done.
around, and get some,
Ah.
probably get some
Oh, no, yeah,
shots
still your turn, yeah.
going this way into
And
the
it's like,
Sacrosants
if
back
you're,
here to
if
try
you're
to
just gonna
remove
get
those
shot,
bodyguards.
then lean into it. Get shot all the way.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
Get shot all the way, chat.
Some target priority going on.
Don't get half shot.
Yes. Wolf shot my Skittles because he's mean. He's a mean man.
There with that one, which means Morphin can go here.
Yep.
Ish.
She is still the closest. No, she's not. She's good.
Nice. And then I've got one last Canoness. Who I think is just gonna come back here.
Seems
All
good to
right.
me.
That is me done. Stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
The big roll to go first, chat.
Roll first turn.
We're going to see who
Let's
gets
do
the
it.
opportunity to
Do
Alpha
it.
Strike.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Survey says Doots with a
Ugh.
2, and
Hey.
Tousle
After
with a
user.
3.
That is lucky. Hold on before we go. Oh wait, I don't know. I got pre-game moves. I don't know if that starts. I imagine that's included in time, right? So I get.
Yeah, I've got some as well. I think it starts with you and then goes to me.
We do
right?
1-1-1.
Yeah, I think we just switch off.
Okay, so they went forward,
Okay.
and then you
So this is gonna come back.
hide. Makes sense.
Actually, hold on.
Doots using his pregames cagely,
Yeah, yeah.
trying to keep this Rhino safe from Iron Striders. Unfortunately, with that Dune Strider stratagem, they can move 16 inches and fire without penalty. But at least he will force the Iron Striders out into the open so they can be
Just gonna
retributed
turn
upon.
like this.
Cool.
And then
I'll
yeah,
move
it
the
goes to you.
second one, and they will go up forward
Mhm.
because they're expendable. Da da da. All right. Will you?
All right. This thing is going to get shot.
Yes.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Probably. Yes. I have a lot of range.
What's the range in the accelerator?
60 inches.
Okay. And what about the other
45.
gun?
The other gun, 36.
36. Okay, so you're gonna
And it's
shoot
got a
me.
14-inch move, so it's 50-inch range.
So I'm gonna go to here.
Seems sensible.
Okay.
These guys aren't going to move because it's more trouble than it's worth. Da, da, da.
That's good.
All right.
Cool, man. I will
Good to me.
start the game and put it on you.
Thank you very much. Good
Here
luck.
we
have
go. And we're
Yeah,
off.
good luck, man.
fun.
I'm just gonna roll my miracle real quick. I got a 4.
Cool.
And my
we
Sacred Rite will be Hand of the Emperor, so +1 to advance the charge.
Nice. Cool. This guy should be within 6 inches.
So we could see a
Give them no cover.
relatively aggressive turn 1 from Tousle here.
Although you've got
With
to
that +1 to advance in charge,
hack them to pieces.
we
But frankly, sod it.
potentially have
So
some serious threat ranges coming out of Doots. And he has placed Morven in a relatively safe position,
I'm gonna raise up banner.
hiding in the back here, so that the Sacrosant unit here is going to be protecting him, but as difficult to hit from those Caladias as possible. Because obviously, as soon as those go down, she might be targetable. She is being screened, yeah, just by the Sacrosants actually. So she would actually lose Lookout Sir entirely if those Sacrosants were able to be killed. But it is going to be tough to try to draw line of sight to them from these Caladii. Yeah, it doesn't look possible because anytime they would be far enough over to draw that line of sight, they're just going to be behind this wall here.
I think you guys have got overzealous. That's what it is. You started questioning things you shouldn't question. I think it was probably one of the hymns. Yeah, I was singing it wrong, and it was demonic. That's my theory. Now.
Yeah, those hymns do slap. Sometimes a little bit too hard.
24 inches.
So we should
24
mention as
inches,
well,
so
I
could shoot it in
believe,
the
yeah, we
face,
have the
but then I
Achilles
would
Dreadnought
probably
in reserve for
God.
Tousle as well.
unless I
So,
did like
as we saw in the previous game, he has a little bit of board disruption with that model. It does have a pretty serious shooting profile, 2 shots at 3 flat damage, plus
but I have to be further.
2 AP1 Strength 5 Stormbolters. So it has the ability to come in and potentially knock off one of these back objectives if Doots leaves it unprotected.
No,
But Doots does have a lot of screening, given that this is a long tableish deployment, and he's deployed very wide. He has enough Battle Sisters to hang out and hug the corners of the table, as well as those rhinos are going to be moving up pretty close, assuming that they don't get killed by las cannons, which they might, in fairness.
That was the easy things. The other easy things are this Galatus is going to avancer.
Yep.
13 inches. 13 inches. And this one's going to advance.
Mhm.
Oh, 14 inches. Nice. We're going to go up there. Haha. They are brave. They are totally not scared. They're not hiding. What are you talking about?
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Exactly.
So it's looking like the player's kind of setting up for a little bit of a base trade here. We have, with these two Galatas Dreadnoughts, we have Tousle moving heavily down this right-hand flank, also with his Calladii positioned on that side, whereas on the left-hand flank he's relatively light, with only his shield captain, named Carl, by the way, just so there's no confusion. His shield captain on that side in order to fight over the center objectives. We do have Raise the Banners High taken for both players, so having that fast, resilient, objective-secured unit is going to be very obnoxious for Doots to deal with, because he could potentially move up to those center objectives, or even if he's able to remove the Battle Sisters from these objectives, and the Dogmata isn't pumping them full of objective-secured fury, although she is standing right there. He could run in and tow one of these objectives to break banners on them as well.
Frankly, at some point in time, I'm going to email.
So both of the Rhinos have a unit of Retributors with 4 Melty Meltas and a unit of Dominions with 4 Stormbolters in them.
It's unpleasant. I don't like it. But it's going to happen. So let's lean into it.
His new sister's old Tau.
If that's not necessary.
I don't think so.
Am I getting to get redundancy? I'm guessing the Armorium Cherubs don't mean that I can target the unit.
Yeah, they're just markers. They don't count as.
Yeah. Makes sense. That would be pretty bad. That would be like, okay, I don't want these anymore. All right.
shoot them.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, what I want is to make it more difficult to hide. That would be great. So that's kind of the line, right? So
Yep.
we'll just kind of get on the line. I should mark them color-wise, shouldn't I? Blue. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
So they're getting on the line. They're all getting on the line. They're doing line things. Just gonna shuffle them about because they can shoot from wherever. Really, they can move 10 inches. So
yeah,
why waste all of our time? There we go. Cool. So just towing the line.
So it looks like
Tow the
some
line.
potentially some
Skitari Marshal Man's gonna
extreme
advance.
overkill on that Rhino, but they don't really have any other targets, so it's not
Wow. Off he
Nice.
runs.
sort of to be expected.
Amazing. Get
Skitari
into as
Marshal
many
moving
of
over
these
to give them
chickens as
rerolls.
possible so that when they blow up, he's in.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's go there instead.
Now what
Fine.
we could potentially see here is an
Are we
emergency
committing?
disembark from Doots.
I should probably be committed.
With these models, they could potentially get, probably not entirely behind this wall, but
mental health on that.
once the Iron Strider shoot, there's not much else that's going to be able to target them, I don't believe.
Yes.
If they're protected by these 2 walls, essentially.
Let's.
And that could give him some pretty easy distance to get up
Victor
in
moves over here.
and start shooting.
6
You may
inches.
also want to string
Can
them
he
back
shoot?
here
He
so that they can
can.
immediately
That's
be
nice.
affected by Morven Balls above.
No, he can't. He ain't got range.
A couple options
I
for
lied.
Doots when
I'm a liar.
Rhino inevitably gets exploded.
What about my Cali? Rocks up this way. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Every time Tousle causes Caladi Callies, I want to just blast California girls.
I'm just gonna add up units to my army.
Caladius
I hope
girls,
you're
they're
okay with that.
undeniable.
Yeah,
I now
shouldn't be a
have
problem.
They
3
shoot
Caladi.
60 inches. You can't escape.
Moving on.
Just
So
more
I can-
Lady Eye for me to kill.
Ooh, that's the attitude. I love
They
it.
do look 80s, chat. This thing is straight out of
Let me pick up this.
the
Oh,
old
you
dude
locked it,
movie,
that's fine.
right?
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's time-wasting tactics. God, so. Oh.
Got him.
Alright, so I think I probably do that, and yeah, I said do what of it. In which case this guy can go over here, but then he can't really see anything else. You've been sneaky. A bit. Which is good, but bad. So, if that guy instead moves here. And kind of goes like that, but then can't move the 14 because it's, you know. No, if he doesn't trundle, then he can move there. Right? And then this guy can move right into his spot. No. But he could move here, and he could probably turn and be like that or something. So we're kind of going from there. So I believe I should be able to shoot at the yellow squad, I hope.
They do
maybe,
also have a
maybe
little
not.
bit of Star Wars prequel to them, chat. I agree with that. I'll buy it.
Not unless I touch this badger. But if I touch
They're
that badger,
gold
I can't
too.
see.
We got some Naboo going on, I
Looks like
think.
it's an issue.
You could see these
Alright,
things
so this
fighting
guy
in
can
the
shoot
streets of
at
Theed.
The yellow squad, right? Because he's touching the terrain.
He's not touching mine though, right? So he can't see past here.
No, but he sees like that, right? Because it's not the point that touches. Am I right? Am I
Oh,
wrong?
I see. Yeah, sounds good.
So he should be able to shoot there, but then I don't think I can get this guy to shoot there as well, which is obviously deeply, deeply upsetting. So instead, what we'll do, is
Trying to grab some
so I can shoot
acute
one yellow battle
angles
sister
here.
squad. Isn't that exciting? So that guy can do that move. And then
May lose
this
some
guy can
rhinos on
shuffle
Doots'
up
side of the
this
table,
way,
but
I
it looks like
guess,
they
and
may
then
all be
kind
he
of
loses. Although I think we could probably draw line of sight to the Sacrosans back here.
move there, and then he can see your
Probably.
Crusaders and your whatever the badges are called. I don't remember what they're called, but yeah.
Yeah,
Badges would be great.
Sacrosans.
Sacrosans. If he moves there, can he do that? Probably.
This is a pretty intimidating looking tank, chat.
Okay, so
Not gonna lie.
he's done an old turn.
I wouldn't
here, so
like
you're
to
probably
meet
looking
that,
at, like, 11 inches from that.
10,000-year-old hover tank in a dark alleyway.
Yeah, that
And your
works.
Crusaders as well. Cool. Sweet. So I think I probably do that because otherwise I'm just going to get shot for no apparent reason whatsoever. So, I guess what we do in that case is we avance with Victor the Vexerman. 10. Big 10. You'd love to see it. So 10 goes to 8, so we can't go on the terrain, which is fine. 8 inches is there. Can I? I should be able to move it so that that guy gets in, hopefully. But not that guy. I've just left him out to dry. Okay. Oh well. Life moves on. Who cares about that guy anyway? Then these Skittles will just kind of form up and deploy their banner.
Yep.
And kind of be out of Trajan's way somehow, I think. They can be. Like getting out of the way. And then old Tragedy Boy will advance as well. Trajan, big 12. Good man, well played. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that. There's no within 6 there, but that's fine. It is what it is. Can't do much about that. Maybe I should have advanced. Maybe I should have had a dreadnought there, shouldn't I? Really? Oh well, life moves on. And then that's probably our movement, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to overthink it. Just want to get on with shooting things. So cool. We'll shoot with Carl into this.
Okay.
Because why not? 2's rolling once.
So beginning the shooting phase.
-4.
Time to see what
D6.
terrible...
D6. Holy Moses, Carl did something.
How,
Nice job,
the
Carl.
terrible
No
reaping
one
of
saw that
rhinos
coming.
that's about to happen.
Then we will shoot with the Iron Striders. 1, 2. We'll shoot with the back Iron Striders, because why not?
Okay.
3's rolling ones. Nice. And then 3's rolling ones. That many. You
Ooh,
say 1. Cheeky. That is a... Oh,
5. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. On to me. Do I explode?
sorry, I'm very bad with clock stuff.
Oh, it's all good. Okay. So you still have blue to shoot with, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Really, I could have pushed them out to get more stuff, but I didn't think when I was doing that. So here we are.
They're gonna be able to shoot no matter what.
You're going to disembark and
Thinking
fling
about it.
yourself forwards. Yeah. Good
So
question.
over here, you're gonna have just the 2 Caladiuses shooting my rhino, basically, if you want to.
If I want to, yes.
Yeah, that would be the only 2 that could shoot.
So considering an emergency disembark,
Does Trajan give them full rerolls, or just reroll once?
Once.
potentially use it. Yeah, to block blue's line of sight to you,
I'm going to
to the disembarking retributors. And I
emergency
don't believe
disembark these.
either of
So
the
they're
Caladi
Nice.
will be able to fire into this area. Plus, you could potentially
Cool,
put them in range of
so
Morphin Ball, so this should
10.
work out well for Doots.
Yep.
And then he has good opportunities to push this way if he wants to with an advance to get line of sight back onto the Iron Striders. Or potentially puts them this way to try to get shots in the Caladi, but that's a little bit tougher. So looks like
The goal here is to just be out of line of sight of the chickens.
actually pushing them up behind this wall. All right. So not going to be getting the Vol buff, but definitely going to be able to make table space.
I think I've done there. Let's see about these. So go this way.
Now, while Doots is disembarking his models, I want to remind people we got a giveaway going on. We can give away a $25 GW gift card for this game. If you want to join the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in the chat. Everybody gets an entry for free. And you can buy additional entries by chilling out on the channel and doing cool stuff. This is an emergency disembark chat, yep. So yeah, it looks like
Make it
we
no
are
line
placing
sight.
distributors within
Think
ball
so.
range.
Yeah. I would believe so. Okay, I
And
believe you.
nothing else
Thanks
can
for the follows,
see.
everyone.
I don't think. No. So they'll go there, and then that means I've got some extra room with these.
Oh my god. I know what's happening here.
Yeah, so
I'm
probably
coming.
looking to
Wounds.
lock in or knock out those 6 mortal wounds onto poor Carl over
Did I
here
need to
with that
pop
stratagem.
forward? No, not at all.
Good
So you
stuff.
get for being greedy, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. But here's where I lose half my stuff, probably.
Fingers crossed.
We do have a couple superiors we could
Yeah.
use. Oh, 4 models die.
So
Oh,
I'll take
no.
Superior out of here.
So he
Superior
is
out
going
of
to
here,
lose some heavy weapons. Could maybe lose a Dominion or two and just...
two Snow Bolters.
Yeah, that's a lot, though. Although it is about average, in
Okey-dokey.
fairness.
Over to you.
Alrighty then, thank you. These chickens will now do absolutely nothing.
Ooh.
Let's get rid of that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yes. Die. Now we have the decision. Do we try and kill the rhino over here? Or do we not? And I don't think we do, because 2 Caladi to kill 1 rhino seems bad. I don't know about you, but to me that seems pretty bad. What kind of save have your battle sisters got?
Just cover if I get it. So yeah, 3 up, 6 up.
Okay. Because I kind of want to nuke them.
Yeah, removing obstacle models is very important.
Question. I think I can probably
format.
see... I can see the yellows, but I don't think I can see the purples, right? Oh,
I would say so, yeah.
But I imagine we do also want to get rid of this rhino. A rhino will hold that objective
case,
just as well
will-
as the sister squad, assuming no
and
enemy
then from
models are
this
there.
guy over here, he can see the Crusaders and the Sacrosanct. Yeah, so this guy will just kill the Battle Sisters over there.
Going into the Battle Sisters with the
hopefully,
Caladius.
with everything he's got. We're talking about two runners for one thing, but 1 Caladius for 1 Battle Sister squad. Ooh, spicy. Not ideal. I think the alternative is I chuck the big gun in, try and spike, and then put the little gun in there, and then see whether that's a good idea. You're going to be saving on 5s, so I'm not going to do that. You're going to save on 6s there. Okay, cool. So, I mean, we'll give it a whirl. We'll fire a big gun into the Rhino. We'll fire a little gun into the Sisters. Sod it. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna pay 1 to smokescreen my Rhino.
Yes, makes sense. Absolutely.
So the Holy
Three's
Smoke
rolling
screen
ones.
going down to the rhino for -1 to hit.
So many 2s.
We're going to be sending one of the guns into
Yep,
the sister
there you go.
squad.
And that's why we don't do that.
Ooh.
And then 4s rolling ones.
Only 3 wounds to the rhino
Nice.
will not kill it.
That's why I don't want to do it. But there we go.
I think we needed to commit pretty
Well,
hard into
is
that.
that 6?
But that holy
6 wounds.
smoke screen's pretty
Nice to
nice.
Yeah.
Must be nice,
So,
though.
but
All these
I
Imperium
don't
factions
regret
getting
firing,
smokescreen
the not firing them, because this wouldn't. Yeah, 6s, 5s to wound. So we're not doing this. We're doing this. This is into the Battle Sisters, like I said, right?
Good thing we got those reroll ones. 1 doesn't
go.
commit or convert.
This is this guy, right?
2's rerolling 1s and the wound
This is
rolls.
this guy,
And the
yeah.
sisters,
Sure.
AP3
Yeah.
will be saving on
So you
5s.
have 5 saves.
Do they
5.
save all of them?
Well, it's -2, so whatever that is.
-2, so I'll be on 4s in cover, right?
Yes.
So lose 3.
Oh, excuse me, saving on 4s because this the only the big guns AP3. That's my
Do
bad.
do 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 do
Okay.
do do.
Not an incredible
Cool.
showing out of
Alright,
the
and then
first
we'll shoot
Caladius.
this guy, and he'll fire his big gun into. How many wounds do these Sacrosancts have? They have
Just 1 each.
just 1. Okay, we'll fire big gun into the Sacrosancts, little gun into the Crusaders.
Okay.
So we'll do the Sacrosanct. Pow. All hits. Rerolling. All wounds.
Big 8
Everyone
wounds
is
onto the Sacrosancts.
Okay.
A lot of them in
4s.
cover, however.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
just going to
That
saving
was
on their invul. And 6 go
6.
down. Oh, no. Brutal.
And then I'll do the other ones. And then 2s ones. Do, do, do.
Yeah,
Wow,
exclamation
1s.
point, how to play in chat if you want to get access to our tutorial playlist chat. If you want to know how to use all the Battlescribe to TTS and TTS 40k tools, we have a list of a playlist right there.
But fair enough. That's slightly unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world. I
So
think
it doesn't
that's
even wipe out
probably
the
my turn,
Crusader
right?
squad, but we
So
do. I
charging,
mean, killing
running, no
7, 6
Morale for
Sacrosancts
you.
out of the unit
Yep.
is pretty.
So pink
pretty
over here,
good.
lost 3. They fail. Was the last one run? Nope.
Oof. And the Dominion runs away
They
as
can't
well.
fail. Sacrosanct
Yikes.
lost 6. They're
Hey!
good. And
I'm
then
bothered.
yellow lost 3. They're good.
Cool. All right then. It goes to your turn. Oh,
Actually, the
yeah.
Crusaders need it. No. Okay. All right, that was pretty good. Let's see what I can
Yeah,
do.
unfortunately, the silver bullet answer to the shield captain over here from that Stormbolter stratagem not going to be quite as useful anymore. Now that the Stormbolters have been basically wholesale been removed.
I know. I'm
Although,
upset that has gone.
all told, it wasn't that brutal of a turn. I mean, losing the Sacrosancts hurts a lot, losing the Dominions hurts a lot, but that's really all Doots lost. This other Rhino remained unscathed, and it is open to pump out and try to kill some Caladii. We also have the Morven buff going to be going on to these Retributors. They're probably going to run out and try to rip some Iron Striders off the table. So I imagine Doots will end up killing a lot in this swing back here. The real question is whether or not he's going to be able to fight over this objective, since he really has to commit Sister's Repentia right now in order to reliably try to get down those Rangers, although the Repentia Superior is too far away to buff the Repentia on this side, so they're not even going to be able to advance in charge. We only have a 4 in our Miracle Die pool.
These ones over here.
Okay, cool.
From the dog.
Yeah.
She's also.
So while I think we can probably deal with the stuff on Objective 3 in order to break that banner, we may be grabbing 3 banner points for Tousle. And that's a big benefit of having these Rangers. That 3-inch pregame advance gives you access to these objectives on turn whereas normally you wouldn't be able to.
I will start by advancing my Retributors. 8. Does that do what I want to do?
Looks like.
Yeah, that can get me shots on everything there, so that should be okay.
Best time to roll a 1 when you don't need it.
Right.
Well, you don't need the. You know what I mean.
We see that Hand of the Emperor buff coming into play there pretty well. Doots would not have been able to get that line of sight as cleanly as he is.
Blue, and then 2 of them can see teal.
Yeah, as he is now without that +1 to advance. They would have been out of line of sight without the +1.
This Dominion will advance 4, so she can go 11.
He's running off.
I just want to kill Ruststalkers, but that might help you in the long run.
I don't know what you mean.
If you pick them up and deep strike them.
Yes. They will be able to hide more effectively.
Yeah. Do they get any buffs for charging out of deep strike, or can you buff them?
No.
Okay.
I think there might be a fighty strat for them, but I don't think like a chargy strat. I don't know. I'll double check. It's never really been relevant.
I think they can get
I'm just gonna
+1
go
attack.
try to kill some.
Is the only buff available.
Make sense?
Okay. These are up here. These are up here. The red Repentia will advance.
Yep.
3, so they can go 10. And Tanglefoot is 12 from any AdMech, or sorry.
Yeah, there's no
Custodes,
Tanglefoot
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Infantry. Yes, I can do.
Yeah, it's true,
These guys-
chat.
these guys
I
are
think
taking
both
things,
these
right?
players pretty cheerful
Yeah,
folks.
Yeah.
You can give them like +1 attack, I think, right?
I can give
Is that their
them
thing?
exploding 5s with tasers, but they don't have tasers, so I can't do that because that's cheating. But I'm sure there's something else I can do. I don't know what it is though. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay. Just being careful not to touch the terrain. I think I accomplished that.
Yeah, sure. I can give them +1 strength, which is obviously hugely useful.
Okay.
I guess it makes them wound on 2s, but that's relevant. I will be very surprised.
Okay. I will advance blue Retributors.
Yep.
They're not having it this game. Do I want to reroll that? So 2 would let me go 9. Which is not going to accomplish what I want.
Is it 9 because they've got an extra 1 from someone around them?
Hand to the Emperor, my sacred right. So they get plus, all my stuff gets +1 advance charge.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're
Mm-hmm.
Not super thrilled about that.
I don't blame you.
But I'm not going to kill these Rangers in shooting anyways. So there's no way I can shoot Carl.
True.
Which means the only thing I really care about is getting a shot on chickens.
Yep.
Which I can still get on blue. And maybe shoot these. Yeah, I'll do that. I need to start killing as much as I can. Oops.
Chickens get cover, right? Because they're basically big animals. Pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty beastly, so I would say so.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Sounds right.
You know, if you get to turn 5 with chickens, they lay eggs. It's amazing. That's just never happened before, because they always get killed. I'm pretty sure. Either that or someone's trolling me. I don't know.
You get like little chickens.
Yeah, exactly. Then you get more next game. It's basically mini Crusade rules. That should be in AdMech Crusade.
That's actually hilarious.
GW, call me.
We could make it happen. Sacrosanct, we'll just move up to here.
I think all of Devin's chickens survived the last game. No, he only lost one. So do they multiply 1 to 1? Is he going to be playing the next game with like?
Models are so cool. They got their
19
little
chickens?
glowy halberds.
They are awesome. How do you find they play? Do you find they do what you want them to do, and you're happy with them generally, or?
Like the models themselves?
No, as in like actually in play. Are you?
Oh, like Sacrosancts? They are super good. They've been very good pretty much every game I've played.
Fair play. Yeah.
It's a pretty good unit.
I won't ask you tactically what you use them for, because you know you might want to use them for that. But
I mean, real talk, it's like 100% is just blocking for characters.
Yeah.
But they are very good.
Surprisingly.
An advancer.
Yep. Surprisingly scary in combat.
Yeah, and they can just kill stuff if they need to, which is always fun.
Yeah. It's not unfun.
3, 6. Just gonna go over there and have a great time. Okay, so they're
in
getting
trouble.
real.
He's got a whole pile of things.
Do I just give this up? This is going to be a very big turn for me. That's not going to happen. Can she get a bead on the Rangers? I mean, she could if I throw her away. Actually, no, she can't even do that.
Sneaky
so,
Could Vaughn not go the other direction?
it is a very
it
cool
would
model.
be a little long to get basically all the way over here.
she might need to come back here and help out a little bit. I'm going to wait on her movement.
Sure. I like that
I'm...
she got gifted a Custodes spear.
Yeah.
And it's much better than every other Custodes spear.
Mostly the case
Thanks for that,
for most of the Guardian spears and other factions.
Trajan says, fine, can you teach me how to fight, please?
Oh, that's her.
Yep.
Ugh,
oh, God.
In fairness, chat, Trajan's fight twice is better than Vol's fight twice, right?
5.
He could even use it for other things. He doesn't even have to fight twice with it.
3-ish. I'll advance the Dogmata, see what I get. I can go 11.
bit better.
A little bit. Do that.
Is it rude if I say woof?
Okay,
Little animal
these
joke
can
there.
come up here.
Transgen's own weapon? It's yeah, I guess it's only D3 damage. That's
They're
fair
gonna
chat.
do my
Should be
bear.
flat 3. At
Makes sense. Somebody's got to do it.
least he's strength 10. That's something.
Okay. What am I gonna do about these raiders?
Come charge me. Do it. Let's fight. Let's Barney.
Alright, so first off, I'll advance this Crusader.
No. Ooh,
Oh, I knew it.
yeah.
Big ones coming out of
You
Doots'
bastard.
advances here.
Okay. So I gotta do something
the
else.
objective so that he can
Or I could just shoot
try
you, I
to
guess.
clear the Rangers and then
What?
hold the
No, leave 'em
objective after they're dead.
Yeah, that might have to be what we do. So these are just gonna tuck in. Tucking in. Nope. Go a little bit further.
D3 damage isn't wholesale going away, chat. There's still a lot of D3 damage remaining in the new
Please don't shoot
codexes.
me.
I promise nothing.
So I wouldn't... I mean, imagine a lot of Custodes things become 2 damage, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a lot of D3 damage.
I'll advance my
after
cannon, see what
things
she
get
can do.
updated.
Get rid of that dice.
Yeah. There it is.
That's better.
Wow.
11.
A bit better. Oh,
I'll
hot dang.
get past that wall. She can go here. Get a fiber. Let's do that.
Giving you the old warning.
Yep.
I guess I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably just be like, haha! No, not that.
Good sportsmanship
How's
out of
that?
Tousle.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
put it
20,
outside
so-
of Tanglefoot. That's fine. Plus, you're going to roll a 2 on the charge. 2 2s on the charge, anyways. Wait, things have been going. I mean,
Yeah, that is more accurate than you might think.
I mean, I hope not, obviously, but well, I hope I. There's mixed feelings going on.
Let's get these back a little bit. They're a little scared now. All right.
He's the super duper killy one, right?
Yeah, she can kill lots of stuff
Yeah.
fairly easily.
So, basically, what we're saying here is I should have taken assassinate. God damn it.
Not wrong.
Okay, so
We do
now,
have Tousle on Raise the Banners to
question
the
is,
last
what
and
am I
engage in all
doing
friends.
with
The engage is
this?
going to be a little bit awkward, though. His Dreadnoughts will start scoring it next turn, but
And I think the answer is
unfortunately,
shoot
he
my
wasn't
Caledia
quite
and
aggressive
I'm
enough to
spending all the
start
CP, I
getting
think,
it, but he would have just
probably,
lost
is
the
the
models
answer.
to Retributors.
Yep.
Ben?
block these.
It's the way.
Could obsec there. I think that's gonna matter. Hmm.
Decisions.
Yeah, it's a big turn.
Yes, sir. It's weird how 40k is front loaded like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the matchup. Sometimes
guess
it's
that's
like
true.
turn 5. It's like when everything happens.
That's true, I guess.
Not so much in this edition, but this is a good match. So
Nice. I have to say, I before lockdown, I hadn't played since I was like a kid. So I haven't played through most of the editions. I got like the tail end of 8th. That's about it.
yeah, I played up until like 5th or something. I can't even remember. And then I took like a 10-ish year hiatus.
It is interesting how
Oh no! They're gonna shoot my Galatas.
how common Tousle's story is
Ooh,
in the
yes.
TTS community. A lot of players, maybe looking to do something while lockdown's happening, so they paint some miniatures, want to get back into 40k and find TTS and sort of eventually get into the more competitive side of the online game.
They will advance. What happens if I go 11?
You can shoot
I
things.
get, yeah.
you can.
Just gonna roll it.
You'll roll better because you're closer. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Nice.
Ooh, big 6.
Yeah, I'll just get melt range.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
All right, so the second Retributor Squad also
can-
piling
we
out.
don't get that. Anyway,
Can the dreads heroically intervene?
Yes, they can.
Just
For
3?
1 CP. For 1 CP. Well, okay, so Trevi can say this one way or the other. I believe it should be 3.9. That's what Audible was saying.
I see. Okay.
I don't know what Trevi's ruling is, but it says perform.
Yeah, so they
Heroic
don't have to
intervention.
be eligible to perform the heroic intervention, so you don't have to be within 3. They just move 3 towards you.
Right.
So
Okay,
they
and
just-
end up
they
with
just-
engagement range.
So
they
they-
just do the move.
They quote unquote threaten 4 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay out of that.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think I accomplished the measuring. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's fine.
Little some gotcha
Doing
technology
so.
existing within the Adeptus Mechanicus Codex. Our heroic intervention's better than everyone else's. Get wrecked.
And these guys do not have any rerolls.
They do not.
Oh, that saves me 2 CP. Thank God. Okay.
And then Dominus will be the same.
So maybe looking
Of course you
to
can. You get them out and then you.
I wonder if we,
yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
we maybe elect to bolter
Surprisingly,
strat
playing
these
Custodes
guys,
mostly,
although
I
I
don't
guess
get
we're
much
hoping
use
the
out of
Canoness
transports
gets in
like
on the
that.
Rangers.
It's almost
wipe them
like
out.
paying a premium for a transport is a terrible idea when if you roll a 1, a 50-point model dies.
Do you even have transports?
Yeah,
I don't
Corona's
even
grav
know.
carrier.
Yeah, so chat the way that Custody stratagem is worded is that the unit that gets targeted with it performs a heroic intervention, which is the step of a heroic intervention that happens after you select an eligible unit, which means that the Custody's heroic intervention ignores the requirements of being eligible, which means you have to be within 3 inches vertically or 5 inches, 3 inches horizontally or 5 inches vertically of an enemy model, and unengaged. So that means that Custodians can use that ability to just do the heroic intervention movement, even if they wouldn't normally be able to, which means they can move 3 inches directly towards you, and because you have a 1-inch engagement range, they threaten 4 inches to engage you. Just about 4 inches. They have to move up to 3 and then be within 1, so like theoretically it's slightly less than 4 inches, which is why people are saying the 3.9 number. That's kind of an oversimplification of the measurements. You just have to be outside 4, basically. Yep, they can just move 3 inches, at the end of your charge phase whenever they want. For sure. It's kind of like a devout push, but with extra steps. I believe that they do have to end within an inch. If I remember correctly, but I think that's a requirement of the stratagem. That one I'd have to double check.
I need a logo. It's not very great.
I've just been using this one forever.
I love it.
A requirement of the stratagem is that they end within an inch. Yeah, that's not a normal requirement of heroic interventions. You can normally heroically intervene as long as you just end closer to the closest model that you're moving towards. But yeah, their Fraternity of Heroes is the name of the stratagem. Does require that you end within an inch. So it is almost literally a heroic intervention that triggers within 4 inches. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to see a base trade here, chat. That's a good observation. We're going to push this way. From both players have a bit of a stronger side on their left-hand flanks, so they're going to be pushing on that side a little bit harder. Go ahead and shoot it back to the players' mics here while they're doing their shooting phase, though.
So over here, I'm gonna have this Melta from blue shoot your blue.
Yep.
And then these heavy bolters are all gonna shoot your rangers.
Okay, going to try to clear out the
Yeah,
rangers
sounds
with
good.
the bolters.
And this does not.
That does mean if we do kill them, I'm not sure that
Oh,
we're
I
going to
forgot to move Morbid. Do you care if I do that?
target
No, not at all. Go for it.
I appreciate
for the
that.
Repentia,
Yeah, no worries.
which means that we may
always
not
rather
actually
play
break
like
that
a-
banner.
Like, you know what I mean? Even if it's competitive or whatever, it's still a game, still fun.
Was deciding where I was
The
going to
map is a million L's. Yes, it's hard to hide stuff. Yeah, that's. It goes to show you, just having more terrain doesn't necessarily make the terrain more effective. You have to use the terrain that you have well.
Yeah, I think I need to just help out over here.
Oh my god.
So she goes here.
Trajan charging more than Val. Come on. Let's make it happen.
I should be able to see this Caladius, right? Because you're touching the cover.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Can I?
Range.
Range is good. I don't think I can actually see past this obscure. So if that's not possible, what happens if I go here? I can see through here and then see the Caladius, maybe?
True LOS applies, right? So you have to see through the badges. I don't think you can. I think you can see the Galatai, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm just not going to move her there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go this way.
Wow, that's really close, chat.
Oh, wow. Spotify. Billy Joel. Love it.
That, wow.
80s Joel.
That was about the closest line of the true LOS black I've ever seen. That's wild.
Sweet.
Usually if you have two things touching obscuring terrain, you can just see them. But between the
appreciate that, man.
The Galatas and the actual physical walls.
So doing the blue shots, like I said.
Wild.
So start with the heavy bolters. For 9 shots.
The map maker place the L's in the wrong direction. You can take that up with the WTC committee, chat. This is a WTC layout.
Everything, right? It's the greens that are rerolling everything.
Yeah, she's got a passive ones, and then this is everything. Yeah.
Captain Master style.
And then these are 3s rerolls. Okay.
These are
so 6 AP1, 2 damage.
These are heavy bolters, right?
In fact, this is heavier terrain than on the WTC version.
So I think I get cover, right?
I believe so, yeah. Oh no, Retributors ignore cover.
Ignore cover. Okay, so it's what do they have as saves again? Shows how often I play this stuff. 5s now. Okay, here we go. No 5s.
Oh,
1 5. They are dead.
Oof.
So
that was well played.
Burnt the Scutarius unit off.
I think I just screwed myself.
Yeah, that leaves the Repentia without a charge target.
Yeah, I did.
But I wouldn't have necessarily expected. I would have expected that to kill 4. So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that was 100% what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably could have played that better. Playing is hard. Okay.
So we'll be reviewing new maps for Season 4, chat. At the start, we're going to stick with the map pool that we have. If they end up being usable, there is a non-zero chance we move to USO layouts. But otherwise, we'll stick with the WTC style.
I'm going to not CP that because I'm going to need that for later, so just 1.
And I'm doing it on blue, right?
Yep.
Cool. Is there any... okay, yeah, cool. Alright, I'll just take the damage. I'm not going to waste time.
Okay. I'll use both our cherubs, and I'll shoot with the Melta. So the first one, both hit. Reroll 1s, and I'll use the Argent reroll now. Nope. Just 1.
Yeah, nope. Oh, big 6. Does he explode?
1 Iron Shredder down to the Retributors already.
Okay.
See ya.
Cool. Off he goes.
Can I use the other one now?
No.
I don't think I can.
Nope.
And he is... Is he protected now?
Maybe not.
Can I see him? Yes, I can. So I will shoot Carl.
Yeah, go for it. Carl loves getting shot.
Reroll 1s.
Favorite thing.
3s. Yep. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, green's gonna go now. I've got 2. So these ones in the back can still see blue, so they'll do that.
Yep.
Or
and the ones at the front can see teal. I think you said that last time, didn't you? Or was that?
I did. It was just that first one, so I don't think I could see them. So the 2 in the back will shoot Carl, because that's all they can see.
What?
I'll put 1 into blue and 1 into teal back there.
Right. By the way, I'm being given food. If you can hear me chewing, do let me know and I will mute myself.
Oh, it's all good.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Delicious.
the 2 going into Carl.
Love it.
4 rerolls on these. Okay, 4 into Carl.
Wow, fail 2. Hold on. Because that could kill him. I don't really want to do a CP here. It's unlikely to kill him. Do I care if he dies? I mean, he's kind of the worst. I will spend a CP just because it's more valuable than the other one in terms of likelihood.
So,
Says before
so just to
failing
note, if you want a CP saves because they're delivered sequentially,
you have to roll
yeah, you'd have to slow roll them.
how do you want me to deal with this now? Or should I not be able to reroll then?
Let's roll 4 if that's cool, Trevi.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Cool, go for
It's
it.
not a 4 if you can. Yep, go for it.
There you go,
Thank
chat.
you very much.
Look at the sportsmanship
Now,
between these
Can
players.
you roll my save for me, please?
I'm here trying to
No.
enforce
oh my
rule of
God,
law.
Carl, you're just the worst.
Doots
All
is
right.
here like that. Give my
so I'm gonna
opponent
roll the first one, and then
some
I'll see what
benefits.
happens.
Doots knew he was going to reroll into it too, though.
So first one's a
Big 5. All right,
Nice.
well.
He's got a 5 of feeling pain, right?
He does.
I'm just gonna roll the other one. This is a luxury. Ooh, big 11.
Oh,
That
man.
is a joke. Okay. Alright, there we go. Dice game minute.
Yep.
But that is actually insane. Okay. Exactly. Thought.
Ooh, just got him.
Ah! Oh,
That should not
no.
well.
Chat.
That was lucky. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was wild.
That's a real problem for me.
One
There we go.
multi-melta turns around, kills
Okay,
the shield
so I had
captain.
one
Oh,
into blue.
no. That's such a
Let me
big
do
piece
that.
on this left-hand side of the table for the Custody's been removed
rolls.
because he is objective
Dang it.
secured. He's removed objective secured on
Okay,
this
one.
objective and his ability to really
save it, no.
fight for this objective.
And then one into teal.
Especially with the Dogmata in this or in this area, she has to
Yeah.
move a little bit over, so that Doots will be able to
Two
start
looks.
sending objective secured onto objective 1 up there.
Ah, sorry. Same one.
Oh my God! Stop it. Sorry.
Mate, I'll take the 3-ups. I'd
Doots
rather
is
have
just trying
Carl.
to burn his opponent's
5 to
CP
1.
because he knew the CP reroll would fail.
There you go.
Okay. I will use
Doots
both
is
my
a-
cherubs on green.
Normally a Zinch player, chat. Maybe he knows the future.
So I'll start with one
And
into.
here come the Armorium Cherubs. Both of them
I'll
going
start with
through.
one into teal. We'll see what happens.
See if we can knock
Yep.
out this Iron Strider here.
He exploded.
Okay, 2 wounds.
He's dead.
Okay, so
Does he explode?
yeah, so the first one kills him. Yeah,
Yeah, and does he explode? He does not.
No. and the other guy takes 2.
Okay.
Iron Strider
This
starting to
guy's
get
on
picked off by these
6. I'm just
Retributors
gonna put
here as
the
well.
last one into. Ooh, I'm out of range.
Chad, we were a little concerned for Doots going
So
into this
last one has
turn,
to
but
go
I
blue.
think maybe our concern was misplaced, given how much damage he's inflicting on the Custodes army. I don't expect the Retributor squad on this side to deal quite as much damage, given that they're going to be shooting into the
So going into
Vexillus and
blue.
probably a Shadowkeeper strat.
Five.
But what Doots could do is split fire here to force the Shadowkeepers out on one of these Calladii, and then burn the Cherubs to fire into the second one.
Might ping the other guy. No. Okay. Cool. So that was decent.
I'd say that was very successful.
yeah,
Killing
chat, I
Carl
mean,
is
that was-
a
yeah, that was like
real
a-
blow to me and very
Astronomically unlikely. But in fairness, we definitely were assuming that the Iron Striders were going to get lit up by these Retributors. Retributors still have that incredible spike
This good
damage.
Stuff. So let's start with Retributors.
So I imagine what we do with Doots here is we
we
fire the Retributors first.
Cool, -1 strain.
Yeah, we're going to Shadowkeepers this
That's
Caladius.
straight.
Doots firing
And
everything
so
into the
you're
single
T7,
Caladius.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we see which one we can damage the most and try to
See
dump the
them
Stormbolt
fours.
to Stratagem into the other one, or into the same one to try to finish it off. What are we doing spinning our tanks over here?
Okay. 3s to hit. 1 Argent reroll.
I would be forced to hit because you are -1 because of Vexilla.
Vexel. Yep. 1 wound.
He's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is not going to be good.
all right. Well, the Retributors on
Well,
this
for
side
me.
whiffed, I think, as we
Okay. I will do
as we predicted.
both cherubs. So I'm not going to kill the Caladius.
No.
So let's do both cherubs into the.
Yeah. So the Galatus is out of. It
Let's
doesn't
go
have a
into
4+
this,
invuln
for
save.
Galatus.
Go for it.
That one is in the Vexillus though.
Actually,
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
he's -1, so I'll go into the closer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So 3s.
No,
Yeah,
pause.
3.
Oh no, 3s. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, that's unlucky.
It sucks.
Ooh, bad rolls
Wasn't
on
roll.
Doots' part.
Nope,
And it fails to wound.
Okay, so I could do. So it's gonna be a -1. I'll just roll this.
5.
So 7, so 6.
6. Okay, 2 and 2 and select and.
Okay.
Wow,
Oh, so the
5
wound did go through, chat. That's my
Okay.
bad. Looks like 5 damage, so it is susceptible to the Bolter Strat now.
Dominions are going to put everything
Also
into that same guy. Yep, I'll
Yep.
do Blessed Bolts for 1.
That's mad that it's 1 CP. That's absolutely mad.
Yeah, it's super good. Okay. 3s on this guy. Ugh, 1 Argent reroll. No.
No, it's 3s. Yeah.
Only 1
So
mortal
it's
wound
really
set going through?
So
Oh,
2
no.
mortals.
Yep.
And 1 save.
That was not very good.
He makes it, so he takes 2 mortals. No, feel no pain.
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, I mean, we
So
were
fine.
expecting a bit of an underperformance on this side, and especially after the phenomenal performance that we saw from Doots' side on the other side. I think
This Rhino.
he
will
was
shoot
due a
your
little bit
Rangers.
of bad
Okay.
luck, so I think that's fair.
Argent reroll because I'm bracketed. 3s.
2 wounds. I think they don't have cover, right? But they do have the light cover because of the guy, so they got 3s.
Okay.
1 dies.
Cool.
Let's make it slightly more difficult for your charge.
Good.
I mean, minusculely.
All right. That's gonna be that. We'll
Yep.
get a miracle for killing.
Yep.
Got a 2. Charges. Messed up there with Pincha. It's okay.
Yep.
So it's basically this is my Canoness.
6-inch charge.
6 inches.
Nothing I can do about it.
Still accomplish what I need to accomplish here. Yeah. So let's just roll it. There's 6.
Ooh. You're in.
So 7 is what I can do.
Mhm.
And the characters, they can't do anything too crazy, right?
I wonder
They're
if,
not six.
with a
No.
7-inch charge, I almost
So
wonder
she'll just go there.
if you'd want to
Yep.
try to fight this Guitaria
So
through
she
the
has
wall
4
to make
base.
that swing back a little bit tougher.
+1 +1 for her warlord trait.
That makes her harder to kill. You have to like commit a Caladius or the Iron Strider, and the single unit shooting may not do it because you just respawn her. And Doots doesn't actually have to hold this objective, although I guess he does want to break it, grab it to break the banner. So that would give Tousle a point if he had fought not on the objective. I guess that's fair.
I do make 2.
Ooh,
So actually, if you hadn't shot that guy, 1 would be alive.
that would have been terrible.
That would have been terrible.
All right, and she is
I'll
just
just go
barely able to clear
here.
out those
Take my banner off.
Break that banner. Yep.
Scutarius.
Rude, frankly.
Needed
Breaking
that to
the
happen.
banner,
And
stopping
that's
Tousle
gonna
from
be
getting
my
his
turn.
15-point
I'll get
turn,
a
but
marker
1 banner
here.
still active in the center for the Mechanicus,
2.
so he will score 3 on that banner.
And then, yeah, I'll pass it over to you.
2 banners up
Cool.
for Doots.
Thank you. I will get 2 points for banners.
Got
Yeah.
Strangle for 3. Okay.
Then I will give this guy cover, which is fine. Yeah.
Should be 3 points for banners, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yes.
3 points.
Yeah, because I couldn't break this one. Yep.
Very nice.
Cold
I'll get
Dying
a
was,
miracle on your turn.
So Doots also with
Sick.
Stranglehold in there.
for me, but good for you. Not
He has
unfortunately.
2 of his own banners up, and he's taking Leaf
yeah,
of
Cold
Faith,
Dying
as we
was
saw in
an
his previous game
aberration
against
and
Devon.
Very
He deserved it.
problematic because I had a lot of. I mean, he deserved it, 100%. But that's really kind of screwed me over there quite a lot.
This flank is big dead though, so that's good.
Yeah, but that flank should be dead, and then I should have Carl. That was what I wanted.
Yeah.
For 1 melter shot, but the chances of that happening were astronomically high, right? I mean, a 2 and a 1, and on 4 dice, and then a
Oh,
reroll
yeah.
for a 2.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you
there was
roll
no
a
way
6 and a
he
5. Like,
and
yeah,
roll an 11 on the damage. Yeah.
I'm not playing around that. That would be mad. Okay.
So
So
Tousle,
these
after
guys
a
back
pretty
a bit, so
strong
they kinda
first
wanna
round, a
shoot
little
her
bit
in
on the
the
back
face.
foot here after some hot dice on Doots' side.
So
Although, like the
let's do
players are
that.
saying, I mean, we're basically going to begin to enter a base trade, and it's going to, I think, be contingent on, you know, how far Tousle can push this side while remaining safe from the Repentia in the center, and how quickly he can remove everything on this side of the table. I imagine it's going to be pretty quick. He has the 2 Dreadnoughts in here, although this is good positioning, I want to point out, from Doots. Not allowing the Dreadnoughts to pass through this area and around the Retributor squad to get into the Dominion squad. So they're both going to have to charge into the Retributors and basically use that movement to carry them forward. So we're going to have to shoot the Dominions and the Rhino to death. Probably put the 2 Galatus up here, put the Caladius in the building as well. Try to clear out as many of these Battle Sisters with the Caladius shooting as possible. You still have to deal with the Sisters Repentia, but that's a lot of this pressure on this side of the table removed.
Then Skitari Marshal Man. Is he going to do anything useful at all, ever? Probably not. Do that. He'll advance. Come back.
Now, assuming Tousle can clear off Objective 5 and lock down Objective 4, he may actually be incentivized to pull his models off of Objective 1 so there's no charge targets available. Where did the Repentia Superior go? She's hiding in the back here. I imagine in range to buff this Repentia unit with Advance and Charge, which could potentially, with some good miracle rolls, and we do have a 4 and a 6, and I think that's enough to get them a charge onto the back line of Objective 1. We might need one more high number in there in the miracle pool, but we have a couple opportunities to score it.
Because frankly, as far as I'm concerned,
and that would give Doots the opportunity to get onto Objective 1. But if we see a Circuitous Assassins on the Rest Stalkers to just pull them off the table, that actually gets that opportunity gets removed for Doots. We'd have to remove this Dominion.
So move that chicken first, but really, is there any point in keeping it over?
These Dominions in range? They are potentially in range to go contest that banner. So it may not matter if the Retributors, excuse me, get up there.
Well, this was the one at the back, wasn't it?
But you could also then Circuitous Assassin into a better position next turn to score engage on the fronts. We are going to be getting engaged back here with the Dreadnoughts for sure. And we have the Marshal hiding in the back here, assuming he doesn't die to the Canoness or something, who will be able to score engage for another turn or two in this back corner. Before we have to think about repositioning Caladii to get engaged in that side.
Anyway, it's just this girl. It's going to shoot them. Don't care a huge amount about that.
But you can sort of see the knock-on effects of how big that Shield Captain kill was for Tousle. You know, he's now going to have to
stay on the point with 2 of them.
So yeah, it looks like we are going to remain on the point there, which could threaten this banner, I think, is the downside, but that might be okay.
I'll advance this.
He has to now, you know, totally reposition in order to consistently score his engage. And he doesn't have anything threatening this side of the table.
And then it just dies. But I don't care. So, do you want me to re-roll the advance for that? Because obviously now I know what I'm doing something different with that. It makes sense.
Oh, you're fine then.
Okay. In that case, he's right. Oh, for God's sakes. Come here. Sorry. A bit of the old lagsicles. Monster here.
Interesting.
I mean, frankly, if he dies, I don't really care.
So electing to pull back the Skitari.
What I should really do is string my Skitari out to get the rerolls, but I didn't know that he would get 5.
I almost
wonder. That's not fair. So obviously not doing that.
If Doots can get onto this objective, it looks like a 5 or a 6 on an advance could get.
Now she's gonna, when I shoot her to death, she's gonna come back to life.
A Retributor or 2 onto this terrain feature to shoot into the Rest Stalkers.
Wow.
It could be enough to kill them.
Sounds
without
bad for me.
Cherubs, it's unlikely.
Sounds like bad news bears.
2 unless they run to morale.
This guy will go here to.
And they have the 1 CP pass on an objective, which should be fine.
Hacky things. I guess. And this guy will do the same thing, because why not? It's an inch. 1.1, 1.1. Nice. Nice. Then we need to think about what we're doing with these guys. What are we doing with these guys? In fact, if he goes further over here, then I believe what I can do. They got 4 multi-melters. Yeah, that's fine. That's whatever. I push him up here and I touch the terrain, then I can do some stuff. And shoot at your Repentia, which is nice.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that.
Nice.
But I don't think I could do the same thing with this guy unless he goes well in front, which seems like...
Actually, can he? With true line of sight?
From this side, yeah, I think so, yeah. Wow,
Can you
through the...
Yeah,
oh, maybe not,
Tousle
'cause
should
the
be on
rhinos
10
in the
points,
way.
chat.
Yeah, you might have to kill the rhino first.
Might have to kill the rhino first.
There you go. Does
Okay.
that look better?
But I don't want to kill the rhino first. Why are you making me do this? This is rude.
So again,
think
quick
that's what
reminder,
we're
chat,
doing.
we are doing a giveaway this stream.
Because he can go up here.
Giving away a $25 GW gift card. So if you want to get your own
Oh, hello.
Captain Carl, hopefully he rolls better,
Sorry, text
then
please.
exclamation point giveaway in the chat. We'll give you the opportunity to enter to win that one. Everyone can enter for free for the first ticket, and then you can accrue points to get additional tickets by watching the stream or subscribing or cheering. Doing other stuff, being a cool dude, dude or dudette. Tousle deep in thought here. This game is
Okay, question is whether I go up or not.
yeah, it's universal, chat. Yeah, you will get $25 in equivalent GW product, basically.
No, I'm gonna get shot.
You can use it at any GW online purchase, regardless of what country you're in.
Question becomes, how am I gonna get shot? And if I move here, still more than one, and I can see them, but maybe not the Repentia. What about if I move? Yeah. I need to come down for true line. Oh, why don't I just do it this way? That makes more sense. So I can see that maybe, but not, maybe not. Okay. What about... Sorry, I need to be in the right position here. Where was I? I was there-ish, somehow. Right? Like touching the
So.
terrain. So if I move up here, then I can definitely see the Repentia, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you auto-explode your Rhino?
Nope.
Okay, so hold on. We'll leave him there for a second. We know where that guy was. I need to have a plan for that. So that's the plan there. That's the plan there. That's the plan there. Those guys
Auto-explode
are
could even be a
also
little
the plan
dangerous for the
there.
Sororitas as well, because
And
they
then I
lose
can do that.
probably lose this
And that. If
unit
that
or two in the
doesn't
back,
work,
as well as take wounds on the other 3 units in range.
then I'll need to do that, and that is what it is. What does Repentia thing again? They do mortal wounds on 6s or something like that.
I can do that on any Bloody Rose unit.
Hey,
Just
bro.
1 CP strat. The Repentia just do a bunch of strength 6, AP3, 2 damage attacks. And I can use a strat on them.
Cool. Alright, let's get some inch here, and let's go as far back as possible. Then let's move forward here. So 4 inches. Hold on. If I shoot her to death, I won't get the point, which would be obviously annoying. Let's advance Victor the Vexler Man. Big 6. You'll have to see it. No, 10 inches because of the thing. Because I want to be able to Vexler teleport Homer and Achilles Dreadnought into you. Ideally, would be great.
Yeah, chat. We're just trying to get people hyped for the Invitational.
What's the range on these multi-melters?
Give back to the community a little bit. Thank everyone for watching, by the way.
So let's say these guys advance.
And we'll be giving away more stuff yet tomorrow and all the way through the weekend as we go through the Invitational Elimination Stage as well. So get ready for that.
And then I'm in a position to
Tune in. We
advance
should be
up
live
there.
tomorrow.
Cool.
I don't know the schedule yet, as this game will determine the final player to enter the Invitational Elimination Stage, but we should be live sometime tomorrow morning. Ideally,
No, 'cause then
around
you'll
10
bring it
p.m.
back.
or 10 a.m. excuse me, U.S. Eastern.
That is annoying. Okay, so the alternative is I just scrap that plan and I just say sod it and I just go yeah instead, which I can do. And then I don't know if I could see or not. You tell me. But at least I got my arse on the point.
Does it hull measure?
Yes.
Okay. So you've got to be a little bit further back anyways for my rhino then, right?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. Something like that. Maybe. Something like that. A bit more.
Yeah, a little bit.
Eh.
I think that's good.
Cool. Now, I don't know if I can see the Serpentor or not, but probably not then.
You
Yeah.
could, just with a tip there.
It's the Repentia, yeah? Because
Yep.
the sword, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, we know what's happening. That's fine. And then we'll move Trajan up 6 inches there. No, we won't. We'll move Trajan up 4 inches here. No, we won't. We'll move him up 6 inches here. Or... yeah,
Trajan going for a little stroll here. He's stretching his legs.
That's what he's all about, Trajan.
The other thing that Tousle's trying to keep in mind here is the ability to threaten a
Question is, will
Tanglefoot
she kill
grenade
him in combat? The answer is maybe.
on whatever
Maybe he'll kill her. How much is it to res him? 2 CP, right?
2 CP, yeah.
whatever
Okay,
comes
cool.
in against those
That's good. 2
Caladius.
CP is a lot of CP. Do I want to bring down my Achilles this turn? No. I want to bring him down in your face. So, shooting.
I almost wonder if you potentially think about dropping the Achilles here.
So we're going
trying
to
to
shoot
shoot
now.
at those
This
retributors.
chicken is going to shoot at the rhino. Are you popping smoke?
Nope.
Although there is the second heavy bolter unit in the
So that'll
back,
be
which
3
could be
rerolling
dangerous.
ones. That'll be 3s rerolling ones. Nice. 6s. Nope.
Ooh. Okay. Does it explode?
Nope.
No.
So Rhino goes down.
Oh, sorry. Was it oh, because you're doing the saves. Yeah, cool. All right, makes sense. So next thing we're going to do is this Galtus will flame into that guy.
Mhm.
With 7 shots. Nice.
8, right?
When
6 and a 2.
yeah, you're right. Maths. Winning on 2s, and I'm not within Trajan range, so 6. AP -1. So 4s.
So there's 3.
Yes.
We'll go 1, 2, 3.
Cool, and then the other guy will flame into them. Thank you for doing clock stuff, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's all good now.
9. Do 2s as well. Wow, still that many 4s.
I want to slow release.
Yes.
So it looks like we're angling to shoot the retributors to death, get charges into the dominions instead. It's a little tougher for the guy in the back, but it looks like only
Are you joking? Come on.
4 inch strike.
Really?
Oh man!
I'm
Tanks the flamethrower hit.
That's actually insane.
gonna miracle for the last one.
Oh
yeah,
my
go for it.
god!
Why wouldn't you? That's actually insane. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, well.
Tanks the 2 heavy flamer
Sorry,
shots in the
Marshall Man's
retributor
gonna
squad
fire
with
his
some
Radiant
incredible
Serpentor
dice.
into that one just for
So
fun.
they will, unless we target
hits.
a
Hold on a sec,
Caladius
is
shot
the 6
into
an auto
them.
wound? There's something to do with 6s to do
We
with
may
this game.
have to charge in.
Automatically wounds the target. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the
It's
AP?
got
on
that
it?
radium gun.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Strength 3,
I'll
no
fail
AP.
it. Yep. What's
Bing.
the damage?
1.
Clipser.
Okay.
That huge pistol, just 1 damage.
Down to
You'd
4.
think they'd make it 2. It'd be cool.
Still, well done him.
Yeah,
Well
buddy.
done. Well done, that guy. I can't believe 11 shots did 0 wounds. That's insane. Okay. Let's let's think about how we want to do this then, because now I need to actually think about whether I'll be able to kill them or not.
Yeah, you also want to be worried about charging, because they do have a 6 to hit with the multi-melta, especially if you charge in the Wounded
She's
Contemptor.
got 3-up armor, right?
I mean, you charge the clean guy first.
Who's that,
for
sorry?
sure.
This
The
Wounded guy
rest?
goes in, he might just
No,
die.
it's
to the
Yeah,
Overwatch.
3-up armor, 4-up in ball.
Okay, I think I probably want to shoot her in the face. The question is with what? With what? Vexler Man can see these guys as well. Trajan can't see them, so Trajan's going to shoot her in the face.
Okay.
2 shots. Both hits. 1 wound. No. Trajan, you are the worst at shooting. Actually the worst. Holy Moses.
Is that a wound or no? Oh no, it's
Nope.
strength 5, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, Vexler Man's going to do the same thing.
He's only got
Okay.
2
Fine,
shots,
actually. I say
chat.
the same. Oh
You
my
can't
God,
be-
runs into 1s.
You can't be that
And then a 1.
Oh my goodness.
upset with a guy who doesn't shoot that many
Into
times.
a 2. Are you? That's 4 shots from the Emperor's finest
Survive!
against toughness 3. That is actually mental. Okay, so she needs to die. I'm gonna use my Skitari into her and into them. I'm gonna do the 2 shots each. So I think a couple of them probably can't see her, right?
I think all but 1 can see her.
Okay, well, I mean killing 2. So we're gonna do 2 into the Retributors and then the rest into the Canoness. So
Okay.
4 shots into the Retributors. They don't get the penalty because they're Metallica. Woohoo!
Nice.
I don't think am I in the rapid fire range thing? Yeah, I am for some of them, but I'm not spending CP on that. I got other plans. Cool. All right. These hits, and then wound on 4s. Of course, only 1 wound, but
This is
There you
into
go.
the Retributors.
yes,
What's the AP?
1.
Okay.
Yay.
that one.
They went on 3s, right?
Oh, they're strength 4.
The
Yeah, they do.
Galvanic
one on
Rifles are
3.
strength 4, yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
I got
I
1 more
roll.
save then?
Yeah, 1 more. Yeah.
Yeah, you had 1 more.
A badass weapon, a Galvanic Rifle
Come
is
on.
for an 8-point
Come
infantry
on.
unit.
Yeah, we're good.
2 shots, 30-inch range with an
It's
AP
just
value? Are you kidding me?
Not
So good!
gone exactly as planned. All right, we'll do the rest of them.
Unfortunately,
so I
the
have 1, 2, 3,
Retributor's
4,
staying
5,
strong.
6, 7, 8, 9 times 2 is 8.
What even is this turn?
16, 17, 18. Cool. All right. And on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That many. AP -1.
Okay, just 1 damage, right?
Yes. She takes 2 wounds. He's
Okay.
dead.
Ooh! Galvanic Rifles knock out the Canoness. So Doots has to decide whether or not he's going to respawn her. If he does so, gives a good charge target to the Custodians
Well,
over
Yeah,
here.
I mean, if I bring her up, she's just gonna die when she gets charged.
And I
which
don't
is-
believe the Custodians are on the objective.
Most likely.
No, they're not. So there's actually
so
no
I'm just gonna
OBSEC here for Custodies, which means we may see the Dogmata OBSEC one of these units and have them run onto the objective in order to take it away
I got
from
assassinate
Tousle.
points. Woo! But not really.
Woo.
Okay. Alright, so didn't quite go as I wanted because she's still alive somehow, amazingly. So we've
Yeah.
got to consider our options. 11-inch charge. I mean, eminently makeable, right? I'm pretty sure.
Possible.
So we're gonna shoot this Callie. It's gonna shoot the old Repentia over there.
Yep.
That's what the Crusader. Man, this has not gone.
Yeah, I think we have
Crusader, you're
to
gonna get that.
elect.
Well, I wasn't gonna stop.
We have
doing
to
it.
choose here whether we shoot
So
the
this will
bolt
shoot
cannon
the
into the
Repentia,
Retributor.
and
Is that what we
I
do?
don't think I can get through there, right?
Do we dump 6 shots into that Retributor?
No, so I'm gonna have to fire a whole 6 shots into that. That is
Yeah,
just
it looks like that's what we're
annoying.
gonna do.
Well, at least I didn't waste any firepower because they couldn't shoot anywhere, technically. But that would have been more dead Repentia, which would have been nice. The question becomes whether I do that then. Repentia, Caladius. Sorry, I'm taking a while. I do apologize.
Oh, you're good.
He should also be dead. These one thing surviving is really causing problems for me. It's a big problem for Custodes because we just have big things that want to shoot. Really, apart from these two, and they're absolutely useless. Okay, yeah, we'll do big gun into the Repentia. They're the big threat realistically, and then small gun. So this one shooting. Small gun into. The alternative is I just do the small gun into those guys and just say sod it. Nah, small gun into that. I mean, that's just sad. I just hate doing that. So small gun.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but when you gotta, you gotta.
And then, yeah, I mean, she's super dead, but...
5 wounds to the Retributor.
Alright.
Yep, she goes
Yes.
down. So that will clear the lane for the Galladus to get into
the
Dominion squad and push their way up the table. Further into Doots' right flank. And we're going to try to knock out as many Repentia as possible with the Aliastus.
There you go.
Looks like 7 wounds going through. 2 damage each, so the
So they got
damage
a
ignore
fire
roll
because of my Togmata there.
will not. Oh, well.
Nice. And these are 2 damage.
Yes.
The damage ignore roll won't save them
So
too
reroll
well.
Successes.
2 of them potentially going through. One of them does save.
Leaves
Only 3 Repentia go down.
That
Oh,
is not as many as I
no.
wanted.
Yeah,
And you're gonna pull them
that's...
out of the sight. That
You
is
sure hope you can kill
unfortunate.
4 or 5 with that
that
big
gets me
cannon
out of
shot
line of
there,
sight.
but
Yeah.
only 3 is a little bit sad.
It does. I'm gonna get some Repentia in my face next turn. Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll shoot with this guy. He'll shoot his... Are they
Fortunately, with
particularly
Emperor's
sensitive
Auspice, you're a little
up?
bit
No,
safe from the
just-
Repentia in this,
No.
for these Custodies, but
Cool.
giving them objective secured means that they can take objective 4 really easily, and that's a
Can you
little bit
see...
terrifying.
You can see your Sacra sausages, right? I'll just shoot everything into the Repentia. Sod it.
Yeah, not making that charge is gonna hurt.
So it looks like we're firing into the red Repentia now off the second Caladius.
There we go. That many.
These are the big ones.
Yep.
No, they're not 6s because Dogmata's not in range.
Okay.
Ugh, 6 go down.
6 so far.
Brutal.
And then let's roll the other 6. So 2s. One. Of course. And then 2s. Running 1. There you go. That many 5s again. These are only 1 damage, so it's 5s then 5s. Wow. Oh no, not 5s.
6 5s.
Sorry.
Yeah.
6 and 5s. 3 more. Cool.
Ooh, got 1 left.
Cool, thank you. Those guys aren't doing anything. I'm not gonna hold that point. There's nothing I can do there. Everything is shot, so we're gonna get to the charge phase. We're gonna charge with this guy. But what is he charging? I hear you cry. 7 inches.
Sorry, what is he charging?
The thing that he can charge. Da, da, da,
Yeah, just
Are you gonna,
yeah,
see-
go for
are
it.
you gonna avoid?
No, go for it. You're good.
Okay. If you want to, do it now. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh my
no, that's good.
and then
Actually,
do you want to? If you want to, do it.
no. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right. Then we'll charge this Galtus in.
Thanks for the
this
follow-up.
Moment. Pow, 8 inches. Oh my god, he can go 8. Oh, wait. Yep, that's good. And then. Oh, do we want to YOLO charge Trajan in for the lols? I mean, probably. Because it's fun. You gonna do anything like that? I don't know. Let's try and YOLO charge. It'll be fun. Let's do it. 11-inch
Big
charge.
11 off of Trajan into the Dominion squad. No, not good.
Oh well, I'm not CPing that. We'll come to the fight phase.
Yep.
Goodbye,
so
Dominions.
I guess we will.
You're about to enter the
use-
Dominion
I'm not close
of the
enough to
afterlife.
go and Bad touch them at all, which is sad.
Because you're about to be war-bladed.
Probably want him there. Okay, cool. So we'll go with him first. So 5 plus D3 attacks, 6 attacks. Something. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. That many on your inbowl.
6s.
No, they're all
Yep.
dead.
Ah, god damn it. I fucked this up again. I did this last game.
What do you do?
I meant to use a miracle there. Just to
Ah,
burn one.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
this
Doots
guy's
unfortunately
gonna
giving up
activate
points on
and
Leap
go
of
6.
Faith. He had miracled earlier in the turn. It would have been 2 points if he miracled again.
6
And he can burn his lower miracle dice in order to just miracle a
Doesn't
2 to
matter now.
automatically fail a check.
We go to morale.
It doesn't matter whether or not you
Lead
succeed
adventure,
with the
lost
miracle
Yep.
dice
So
check.
I'll
You
use a
just have to
miracle
have spent the
2
miracle
on
die
them.
and performed an active
And
faith
this
to add to
one,
that Leap of Faith
one.
count.
Victory for Sylvanas. Alright. That's that then, right? I get 2 points for engage. Mine's 5.
Okay, 2 for Leap.
Are we playing World of Warcraft now?
Cool, there you go. Your turn.
All right,
So we are back to Doots' turn.
Primaries.
10
We get 2
points.
banners.
On primary. Banners are in danger. He will start have to be placing banners
All
in the
right,
center
Morven
of the
is
table
going to
here.
give rerolls to.
Multi-melter Retributors.
He could auto fail through Repentia. It's true, chat. I mean, he's got a 6, right? You could pass him, or you could.
Yeah, rerolls on them.
With this, with the 2 pass.
Repentia Superior.
The 2 would pass
is
on
out
these
of
ladies.
range to do stuff.
So he could auto pass on the.
Dogmata
Repentia.
will do.
You could spend the 6
Wait,
to
who's she
fail it
giving
though.
reels to? Sorry, the Morven?
to the Reds. with
To the
multi-melts.
green ones. Oh, of
Yeah,
course they're the
yeah.
multi-melter ones. These are the heavy bolter ones. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same ones. Dogmata will do Warhim on the green Repentia,
Now the real question here is whether this Canoness can
Goes
get
off.
onto this objective to drop the banner on it,
and I'll do extra.
because I'm not sure she's really doing much
say
else
right
right
on
now.
him,
I mean, we have
goes off.
rerolls for Morven already, so we don't really
And I
need
will
somebody
give
else to
them
do
the
the thing there.
passion
But
for exploding 6s in combat.
we do need somebody to be putting a banner down because Deuce will fall behind on the banner score pretty quickly, especially if Tousle is able to replace the banner on objective 4 here in the coming turns and break Deuce's banner on 5.
Oh man, it's just not working out.
Oh man, I was just saying to my stream, if Carl's alive, he goes up there and he kills them, and then I'm.
So I
laughing
think,
because
well, I think Deuce was looking to miracle for an additional point there. So he did get the 2 points for 2 active faith in his opponent's turn, but I don't think he's really going to use this 2 for anything else. So he could have used it to score an additional VP because you get 3 points if you perform 3 active faiths in your opponent's turn.
And I can Overwatch on 5. Don't forget, I actually used that for like the first time ever against Wolf. That was cool.
Yeah. This guy's not on the objectives. That's okay.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I was saying leaving that Crusader alive was, or not leaving him alive, but failing to kill him with the Lastra bolt cannon was huge. Very, very sad.
Yeah, so the Crusader could potentially run to objective 4 to contest it, hold it if the Caladius goes down. But I think what Dudes might be looking for is the opportunity to get these Sisters Repentia up in the middle with objective secured. Although he has to be worried about that Tanglefoot grenade. I mean, any decent charge on that Caladius that gets Tanglefooted by either of these characters. We can see they have their 6-inch aura has already been
All right, these reds are
projected.
going to advance.
The Tanglefoot
Yep.
spreads an additional 6 inches from that. So you're probably looking at a 6 or a 7-inch charge on these Caladii.
They can't get
At
on,
the best.
Good.
I
They
don't
could get to
think.
here. Yeah.
Oh, of course, because they get the +1. Yeah, if you roll 6. Yeah. Or you
Did
use
he lead the
whatever.
Rend Collective?
Yeah.
You playing Gene
Pretty good.
Sailor Cult over here?
I think I will. So
That's
I'll
the
go
only
6
Rend
for them.
Collective I know.
So they
Get
go
it because they have Rending
13.
Claws, chat. That's the joke. So we did roll out the maximum advance. We used that 6. Yeah, we burned the 6 for the maximum advance on the Retributors. Look, I think we can get 3 touching the obstacle. Or just side swipe it. I mean, we could probably just go sideways, right? All right, so whatever.
That's what we got to do.
Painting Warriors,
Any
chat?
logins danger zone just came
Very
on. By the way.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Always appropriate during a game of 40k.
Classics.
Warriors
saw
might
2
be
melts on that guy.
might be back on the menu with all of these
Yeah, we're gonna want this
all these light
to go.
infantry on the table right now.
Doesn't really matter. So we will go this way.
Although they are a little afraid of Retributors, for sure.
This Dominion will advance. Oh, I should have gotten a miracle when my Canoness died. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Oh! We don't like that.
So Dominion advancing.
Can you swap those
8.
dice around, please? That would be great. Thank you. Order lull.
I don't have to break that yet.
Take my point.
This Canoness will advance.
Yep.
No, fuck. Damn it. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. What have you done?
I meant to not do that so I could raise a banner with her.
Yes.
You couldn't anyway. Oh, maybe you could.
Dudes rolled the
yeah, 'cause
advance
the +1.
before
I thought you couldn't.
before realizing
Okay.
that was the only
So,
model in range to place the banner.
13.
Oopsies.
minus 2,
Small
yes,
misplays on Dude's part, but those could add up in the late game because this game does look like it's going to be relatively close going into it.
So bad at this game. All right, this is gone. Ugh.
Right, dinner is finished. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. Couldn't hear you at all.
Excellent. Delicious.
Right.
Delicious dinner of barbecued Dominion squads over here, I think. Tousle is enjoying on Objective 5. But we are going on to a wholesale base trade. We might as well turn this into a hammer and anvil deployment, chat. Because these two armies are entirely swapping sides of the table.
Retributors.
I do enjoy missions that turn into these sort of dynamic, swirly games.
There's a joke in here, isn't there, about getting your reps in? There's a joke. There's a fitness gem joke here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is just like fucking JV shit. I'm fucking up. All right, these are just going to advance.
Yep. 2.
So 9.
9, yes. German's least favorite number.
999. Might actually poke her out this way. Does that matter? Not really.
Interesting, actually. I brought these guys for Retrieve Octarius data, and they've only done it one of the 3 games.
Yeah, I found myself not taking it a lot, especially on these missions, I guess, because you just take banners, right?
Yeah. Because I like the scoring levels. I think that's a great way of.
MG Warrior, if the unit, the Dominion squad the Dreadnoughts were fighting was killed by the first Galatus. So the first one, charged, piled in, killed the Dominion squad, and then consolidated through. Then this model performs both its pile in and consolidate. So they just moved it 6 inches, but technically it moves 3, and then it moves 3 towards the closest enemy, which is, effectively going to be the same.
They don't get the thing, right? The passion, the dogmata, do they, or do they?
They do not. No.
They don't. Yeah, cool. Because they are servitors with shields.
Yeah, I'm just gonna beat this guy this way then.
Cool.
Sacrosanct will advance. Jeez. Not the ones I need.
No, that is unfortunate. Oh man, my I've just realised my Achilles can't come down and try and blitz Morven. No, well I guess 9-inch charge. He should really get a name for killing Drago.
These are just gonna chill here, I think.
I'm thinking Archie the Achilles is probably the way to go, chat. What should
Just
Tousle name his
I
Achilles
think.
Dreadnought?
I have to go for this because I think they just die anyways if I don't.
Sure.
So before I do that, I will advance this guy.
Yep. 4.
So 10. This would contest.
So you don't need to go crazy. Just
I
about.
get it on this side.
Just about.
Am I on there?
Yeah, I reckon he's on. Yeah.
Heal. That's a good one.
You are good. He should be dead. Ghost.
What about tendon? Right, just more, even more on the nose.
These will advance.
Oh
Oh my goodness. We're just gonna come back here.
They'll hide. Yeah, I'll let you out.
So it looks like Repentia are coming in. Don't know if we are within Tanglefoot range there. I'm not sure
I
if
will advance
Doots
the
measured it.
Dogmata.
I'm not
Yep.
going to measure it for them, but we'll find out
Oh my
momentarily.
goodness.
She's just running away anyway, right? So
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back.
cool. Makes sense. It's always unnerving when you see Trevi staying near you and you're like, what is he on about? Huh? What are you doing over here, Trevi? Huh?
Probably. Get out of here. Alright, these...
Honorable death! Charging towards Galatas Dreadnoughts. They are the bravest girls in the galaxy, and we knew this.
Gonna stay out of 4.
Or not. You know. Okay. Fine.
Alright. And I need to move Mormon, because that's something a good person would do.
Yep.
Range of this dude. Not with the bolt gun, that's not gonna matter too much.
The pile-in
Yeah,
happens as the
hopefully
first
it's dead.
step of your fight, chat.
So I think the bolt gun just needs to go into
It doesn't happen before your fight.
that.
So the model's always eligible to be
Yeah,
selected
yeah,
as a charge target,
rerolls.
or as the to fight because it charged. And then as soon as it's selected to fight, then it makes its pile-in, makes its attacks if possible, and then makes its consolidate move. But because there's nobody, everyone's dead. All its charge targets are dead. It can't make any attacks, so it just does its pile-in
Yeah,
and then immediately
sure,
its
right?
consolidate, and then it's done.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So no banners because I advanced, and then
Right.
let's do shooting. I'll start with this multi-melta into these
Ouch.
guys, and then I've got 2 that can see the Iron Strider.
So I'm interested that we didn't
So
we didn't turn
into
any
the Iron
retributors
Strider.
around to fire at this
These
Caladius,
guys have 4 rerolls.
or alternatively move laterally
East.
to try to kill the
Oh my
models
goodness.
up in the top here.
Double 6. Boxcars! That's box 2s. We don't like that. That's a rubbish car.
So the first one does 3.
And the second one kills him. So you Gucci.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, second one just kills. That's fine. Not
Does
gonna
it
miracle.
explode? He does not. Cool. Hoppa.
This melts it into the Ruststalkers. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Do
just
they
kill
have a
2.
5 up invul or a 6 up invul? Sorry, they have enhanced bionics, so they have a 6 up invul. So just kills 1.
Is it a 5 or 6?
5. They have enhanced bionics.
Okay.
They are impressive.
Yep. The Dominion will shoot him.
They're wave 2 Bionicles.
Urgent reroll. And 3s, I think.
Yes.
Get in the thing.
Yeah.
2. Nice.
No AP, right?
No AP. 2
So it
damage.
kills 2. Ooh, that's unpleasant.
Oh boy.
That was not
Almost
not
got
good
rid of the
for me.
Ruststalkers. They are still
It's 2 damage
holding the
each, right?
objectives, and we do have
Yep.
the 1 CP strat to keep them
That's pretty good.
around.
Cool. Alright.
Which is handy
This does not have range or anything. So I've just got heavy bolters into your marshal.
Yeah, he probably gonna die.
Can this guy see? Yep. So 3 of them.
He gonna die. Yep.
And they were in range.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, chat. Enhanced is 5 up. The normal bionics is 6 up.
So 3s.
So the invulnerable save on Admech stuff.
Reroll ones from Morven.
Ooh, cheeky shots into the Skitarian Marshal here.
We'll do 1 Argent reroll.
Off of
Still
his
not looking
distributors
good.
and ignoring
Alright,
his
let's
cover
see.
as well.
I think he has. Does he have a 5 up invul?
I mean, it's gonna
Yes,
be
he
a 5
does.
either way, I
He's
think.
enhanced. Okay, here we go. Alright, 5 times 5. Nope, that's 2 damage.
Yep.
Yes. Nope, he did. Pew. Off he goes. Goodbye, Marshall. That's what I should call him, Marshall. That's the name, isn't it? Nice.
The only other thing I'm going to do, Morven's going to put missiles into this Galladus on 2.
Yep.
And
oh,
I'll
sorry,
put
I moved
her-
it by accident. My bad.
Put the heavy
Yep.
bolter into the Cladius.
Yep, go for it.
So missiles. Oh, come on. 1 wound. B2.
How much damage is it?
It is D6.
Okay, hold on. So I might want to re-roll that, but I'm just considering. I have loads of dice, so I'm actually going to re-roll it. Believe it or not. Say loads of dice? I mean command points. Just might as well. Maybe I'll actually succeed in a re-roll save. Nope.
Oof.
Lol, JK.
I will just roll.
All right, Morven.
So
2
2
damage. 6 up! No! So close. Does he explode? No, he doesn't. Cool.
Knocks a Contemptor out.
Wow, sniper.
Okay, 3 shots in the Cladius.
Yeah, do it.
Good stuff.
Wow.
5s.
All hits. All ones to wound. Get wrecked. Ball into the Gladius
Okay.
tank.
Charges.
Doing nothing, but taking out the
I'm
Contemptor
gonna
is
take
still a big deal.
Yep. Let me get a miracle real quick for killing.
Yep.
Got a
Cool.
4.
Tangle foot. Tangle foot. Da-da-da. Big 6. That's huge.
All right, so I need a.
Can't charge.
Well, I can still declare a
Plus
charge,
1.
right?
On a 12. I don't think you can. If you're outside of 12 with the tangle foot. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Do I count as outside of 12, or is it just -6 to my charge roll?
No, you can declare the charge. You can declare the charge.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have to obviously make boxcars. But yeah.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Yeah, I wonder what was that?
Well, I
What
get
was that
+1 to
distance?
charge, so as long as I use
11.9 and 11.8.
To get
Yeah.
boxcars to get the +1 to charge.
So that
to get in,
that
to,
was
like,
another
to
small
charge.
misplay on Doots' part. He could
no,
easily have
yeah,
kept
yeah,
the
yeah.
Sisters Repentia literally a quarter of an inch farther back, and he would not have been tangle footable. And I don't think it changes the charge.
Yeah,
his
so they're going to charge. I need
requirement for
11,
charge roll.
so-
Might do Overwatch as well.
Yep.
which is a little unfortunate.
Let me consider. Realistically, am I doing anything like that? No, not really. Yeah, go on then. I'll spend 2 CP to Overwatch on 5s. If you don't use it, lose it. Something
Yep.
type
yeah.
thing. Oh, I can't select anything. Okay. 5s rolling once. That is not it.
Ooh, got lucky.
Yes. 2s rolling ones. Does wound a person, a lady.
It's a big shot.
Yep.
Goes through.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Dead. Yep.
Dead, and then we will do these ones. Come on, there you
Yep.
go. A bit
There they
better. 2s and 1s. There you go. Just 5 ups.
6 is now 'cause I'm out of range. But
yeah.
2. And 1. So lose 1 more.
Okay, I killed 2 Repentia. It's something. It's not much. Let's be real. Oh, I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That was your turn.
So
Let's
back
flick
on
it- let's flick it
me.
over to mine for like a couple of minutes. Like honestly, that's fine.
That's all right. I was on it. Very good.
Cool. Oh, you are. Okay, cool.
So I have done that. So I'm going to Miracle 11 the charge. That means I go 12, so 6.
Ooh, but he has the miracle dice in
is-
the pool for the big charge anyway.
10, 11. No,
'Cause he has the +1.
No, that goes to 11. This is 6, and then the -6, right? It's 5. So you have to have boxcars. Sorry, am I being stupid here? It's a 6.7 inch charge, which makes it a 6-inch
They've
charge.
got +1 to charge from the Hand of the Emperor.
They got +1 to charge. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That
hold on.
makes it-
No, you're right. It's an 11
No,
because
I'm right.
I thought I had a 5.
Yeah, it's an 11 on the dice, not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's my bad.
Does
Chat.
that
I thought Doots
counteract
had
the tangle foot and
had
the
Yeah,
CF5?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
an 11, but he miracled to an 11. He didn't miracle an 11 into a 12.
Yeah, I got to do it. So I'll just use the 6 and roll the other.
Nope.
I'll reroll. I have to CP reroll now for boxcars.
Doesn't that mean you re-roll both? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. That is
Neat.
unfortunate. That was a
Okay.
lucky Tanglefoot. That was a very lucky Tanglefoot. Maybe
Yeah,
you shouldn't have.
that's
Yeah, penalties.
too
Oh,
bad. I think you maybe just leave the Repentia unit to their fate.
cool.
Surely these will fail morale.
Are we going to morale phase?
That is real
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I can't start anything else, so yeah.
The Repentia
Cool.
could
I will,
easily have
spend
been
one
out of
CP, and
Tanglefoot
then
range.
we'll
That was, I think, just carelessness on Doots' part.
That's guitar.
Yeah, because you're near.
So, whoopsies.
Yes. All right, on to you.
Sweet.
That's
Okay,
unfortunate, yeah,
I
and
get a
then-
command point, which is very
got
nice. I get 2 points on
2
balance.
for leap. And did I get stranglehold? No, I did not, because you auto passed.
So we're contesting
what a train
2,
wreck.
and I'm
Yeah,
rolling
so
1.
auto pass the Rustalkers with the 1 CP strat for Adeptus Mechanicus.
I think I
So
found
we will continue to hold
You
2 objectives for
No, you get,
Tousle.
yeah,
I
10.
get 5.
No, 1 objective
Why
for
do you get 5?
Tousle.
You have 3 objectives. Or no, this is contested. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I only get 5.
So yeah, just 5 for Tousle, but
try
he
and take this away
retains
from
2
me.
banners.
Things are going badly, and I won't have you say differently. How dare you?
But
alright.
I think Dude's making a couple of mistakes that turn, definitely giving Tousle a little bit more of an edge in the game.
And also you got strangled,
Um,
because you're holding 2, and I'm not.
I have to hold 3 and then more.
Oh, you have to
get
hold
strangled.
3 and then more. Yeah, 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 of course. So you would have got domination, but now you don't get strangle. I believe that's a thanks GW. Right?
Dominate? If it was dominate, I would have had to hold 4.
Yeah.
Straight
Oh, right. of course
you
would, 'cause
do hold 3 dudes, right? 2, 3, and 5.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, this one over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're fine.
But
You're fine.
but I don't hold more, do I? Oh, because
Yeah,
this
you
is
You do, because that's contested.
yeah.
That's
I'm holding
contested.
1.
This one, yeah. Tousle
I'm
only gets
holding 1. It is a sad time for
Yeah, good
me.
point. Okay.
So these guys are all gonna.
Okay, we
do
figured
the
it out, chat.
fucking circle over here to shoot, the Penta.
So, Dude's storing his stranglehold because of that contestant up there.
Oh, stop it.
And in the center.
Just you out.
But obviously, Tousle retaining his. Should be
one
back
less
on
in
Tousle's time now.
stranglehold.
Tousle retaining
No, sorry, lucky.
his banners
Mind you, still doing good on the.
to pull a little bit ahead on secondaries. He also has his To the Last and the Caladi are entirely untouched. I was surprised that we. I mean, it ended up being a good call that Morphin Vol fired into the Galadus over here and was able to knock it out. If the Repentia had got into the Caladius, maybe we see them knock it out as well. I think we just see an Emperor's Auspice, and they don't really do too much damage, to be honest. But at least that stops it from kind of doing whatever it wants the next turn.
Yes.
But I imagine the Caladi come through and obliterate at least the remaining Repentia,
That's pretty fuzzy.
potentially one of the Retributor squads. And between the Caladi and the Galatus, we see all of the Battle Sisters on Objective 5 get taken down. And then we're literally looking at just a hammer and anvil. 2 players fighting each other from the top and bottom of the table. Now, Doots obviously has the 15-point primary in the bag, so basically what he has to do, I think, from there is to hold out, remain 10 points on primary for the rest of the game, which I think is eminently doable, and keep himself in a position where he can go from this objective to this objective when he needs to hold 4-2 on the final turn to score himself an additional 5 on primary. On top of the 5 that he's already denied Tousle this turn, and if he can do that another turn, that should pull him enough ahead, but it's going to be a dicey game from here on out, chat.
There's a 5. Could have used that.
Always get it the turn after you need it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of heavy bolters, which I don't like. She's not touching cover, right?
He's not.
She's not. Okay.
Yeah, we also have the Dreadnought coming in from Tousle here as well. And I think this backline is mostly screened out, but we may have some...
Alternative is I do that.
I mean, maybe we just
That's
send it
really
over here and try to make the fight over Objective 1 as difficult as possible for Dudes.
I don't need
You can really try to
the
preserve your
five.
banner there. And really, there's not very much OBSEC in range. The Dominus, or the Nigmata, excuse me, is really far away to be
That's probably the play.
dropping objective secured on stuff.
to get there. 6 inches. That would make that 6-inch charge. Is it worth spending all my CP on? Maybe, maybe not.
I will say the player's a little bit low on time as well. I mean, the game has progressed pretty quickly. We have a lot dead on the table, on both sides. But both players down to 25 and 30 minutes, respectively, with basically 3.5 full rounds to complete. Or 2.5, excuse me.
Not made it easy. Not made it easy. Do I care about that? No, not really. But he can charge and shoot him and stab him in the face with a spear, which is obviously something useful. But do I particularly care about doing that? Not really. What's the charge? Well, that's like because it goes from his base. So 8. So that becomes like a 3-inch charge, which is fine. No, doesn't. Goes 4. Yeah, it becomes 6-inch charge. Okay. Alternative is I advance and go for that play, which seems kind of silly and pointless. When I can just do that and make 9-inch charges anyway. Cool. All right. Yeah. So he's going to move up here 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And do that there. He should be off the terrain. Nope. Okay, so there then. Just off, whatever, but he has to move back, I guess. And that should give him a 4-inch charge. Yeah, cool, so that's fine. And then we go around here. I'm going to have to probably give them some shooting, even though I don't really want to. I guess we'll do it like that. We just can't have them fail again, like they did. They failed me last time. Failed me for the last time. Probably want to shoot them in the face, I imagine. And then that's fine. Okay, cool. So I guess we go over here and we touch just cuz. These guys, can they advance and charge?
Nope.
So that's a long old charge, and also I don't care if they charge because they are not very killy in combat. And then what's his thing like? Next turn. Okay, so Trajan will actually advance. Then
I'm gonna mark you up on to the last.
Thanks for the follow.
Look at it.
yeah, go for it. So a big 5 on advance, so he goes here. In fact, he's gonna go like here, there-ish, I guess. I don't know, something like that. No, he's not. That's stupid. He's gonna go here. He's gonna measure 6 inches from where he can get there and place a banner next turn. Basically, is what he's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna move this Cali so it can see down range, and it can see these, and it can see them, which is nice.
Yep.
And then we're gonna move this Gautus up here to do Gautus things, 1 inch away, whatever, 1.1, doesn't matter. That's shooting there. And then we're going to bring down Achilles. I can't just name him Achilles, that's really derivative. And we're probably going to bring him down. We're not going to use the Elixir Teleport Homer because what is even the point? But he can come down somewhere around here. Can we get a 9-inch? That is wider than I thought. Okay. Cool. Not making it easy, huh?
So the awkward part here is that if the Achilles wants to come down behind these walls,
oh, that's 7 inches apparently.
He wouldn't really
this might
have
be
any
screen
charge
maker.
targets.
That looks
Yeah,
green.
I
That looks pretty screen to
think.
me.
I mean,
Probably should have measured this first.
is there a position in the back corner we
Oh,
can
well.
put him? I don't know. I think that's basically the only place. Yeah.
That's fine. He doesn't really need to make the charge so much as just
This is slightly bigger too.
do what he needs to do. Is it?
Yeah, that was the wrong size. I think it had her on that.
Okay. Cool. I think that's probably what I want to do. Just chill there. These guys can go up here to try and shoot. Attack her to death.
So I wonder if the idea here, I mean, is probably to turn around and try to kill
really wanna
the
get
Retributors in the
there
back here with the
next
Achilles.
turn, which I will do.
You can pick up the Retributors here with the Caladius on this side. And that's some
Gotta be a
good
bit
conservative
further
play.
across
Pick up
there
your
'cause I wanna
opponent's
be
biggest
within
threats.
12 of them, but I don't know if I can be. You've made it awkward, and I don't appreciate it.
And remain relatively safe.
Frankly, it's an outrage.
Yeah, there's
I know. Still 10, still 9, still not 12. Jeez. Alternative is to do that, but that's a high risk play. Nah, we're gonna stick with it. Cool. All right, we're wasting loads of our time, so we're gonna sucky
Okay,
phase.
yeah.
Nope. Lol. Moving on.
Achilles
Shooting
chilling in the back there.
phase. I think.
And
so,
here comes the
this
gunshots.
Callie is gonna put everything down to the not everything, but you know what I mean. Big gun downtown into them.
Yep.
And then he's gonna put small gun into these two battle sisters.
Okay.
So we'll do big gun, 3, 7, 2s and 1s. Come on. This is why I always take Trajan, because when you do roll the 1s, it's terrible. And you gotta have your efficiency of shooting if you only got about 3 units that could shoot that many 6-ups. 2 die. Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
It's 3.
They got 2.
I will Miracle 4 that one. And then they're gonna die.
Miracle 4, as in.
Yeah, just kill one. And then. Oh, I guess, yeah, the last one dies.
Yeah, so we're going to be miracling low here,
Sweet,
like we
that's
talked about
useful,
before, to try to score
and then
Leap
small
of
gun
Faith
goes into
on
the 2
Doots' side.
sisters over there, which is 2s and 1s. And 2s and 1s. That many.
AP.
2.
Again. AP2. Yes, you got me.
Cool, I got those 2. That's nice. Then we will go with these Skitarii, everything into there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they should all be able to see. If they couldn't, I was moving. It's the intention, right?
Sure.
Just pay attention if you don't mind. 1, 2,
You got
3,
it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I should know how many I have realistically in a unit. Disgusting generalship, frankly, as far as I'm concerned. 22 shots. And hitting all 3s. And wounding all 3s. 8.
Yeah, 6s and 5s.
Yes.
Just 1 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 1 left.
Nice. This guy's gonna flame.
Mhm.
And hope that he does better than last time. It's a fiery sword, for God's sakes. Okay, well, that's another good start. 4. Excellent. Well played, that man. That is... He's within Trajan range, so I will re-roll that. That is... Yeah, that many 4-ups. Could fail them. Oh my god, are you actually kidding me? Okay, well, that's why we kept this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he really wants to go downfield into them. He's going to fire his big gun into the sisters.
Okay.
And he's going to fire his little gun into the Crusaders.
Okay.
Big gun into sisters. Rolling ones. This is not the plan that I had in mind, but it's a plan. There you go. Galatas, but there you go. Fortunately, that comes off, and that comes off. Cool. And Lil gun into the Crusaders. Now,
Yeah,
this
had to
failed
make
kill
sure
last
we
time,
removed
when it should
those
have. Let's see how it
obsec
goes.
from the back objective there. If you
Okay.
underkill and the Galatas doesn't convert with all of its attacks, you know, or Doots spikes and or miracles, you know, moments of grace is some
This is
saves,
into who again?
and keeps that unit alive, it could be brutal
Crusades,
for
yeah.
you because you're giving up an additional 15-point turn early.
Ooh, kill one.
Oh my god, that's really bad. And again, sorry, but
And the shooting not
that's
coming out
twice
for
in sixes,
not showing up
twos,
for the
twos and
Custodies
ones, and then
here.
four-ups, and you've. Oh my god. Okay, so now he can raise a banner next turn. She doesn't have to. That is very unfortunate for me. Oh well, what can you do? This Achilles is going to shoot everything there. That should not be the case. So he'll fire his 4 Lastrum bolt shots. Of course, 2 failed wounds. Go, -1.
-1.
Pause. If you could fail these, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Yep, sure can.
Dead. And then he'll fire his Dread Spear, which has 2 shots. Not 3 shots. Sorry, that's an accident. 2 shots. Oh my god, are you joking? I've re-rolled 3 hits into the 2. Oh my god. That is not cool at all.
Oh, did you roll 3 hits to begin with?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, just take the 2 hits, man. You're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you rolled it. I mean, it's just 1 extra. It's fine.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. 2's to wound. There you go.
Okay.
Strength 8 becomes a bit redundant when you're shooting at 2 T3 models, doesn't it? 1 dice. Okay, so you could raise a banner there anyway, so I feel slightly less bad about it. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Have we shot with everything that can shoot? We have, right? I think.
Think so.
Yeah, and he can't charge or do anything exciting.
Phrygian advanced, right?
Yeah, he did, yeah. So we'll do charges. We'll charge the Vexilla Man into the Crusader first. It's 4 inches. 11. No, that would have been useful on the Achilles if he couldn't get anywhere. I'm not even sure, honestly. So fight through. This guy, he should just be dead. What is he doing now? Stop it.
The cheeky Repentia that lived in the center here. She refuses to die.
Alright, we'll charge these guys over here. It's an inch. But, you know. And then... Nice. Okay, so we'll just go there to within an inch. We're just going to swap it around so Princeps is over here. Well, we've got to be within half an inch, don't we, anyway, to do the whole...
You want them both, yeah.
Banana. So, yeah, cool. Alright, that's fine. And then, can this guy even charge anyone, realistically? Like, 2 inches and then, what, like... There?
He should be an inch off the wall. So you'd have to go around, probably.
So I can't go there, and I guess I can't go there either. So he can't charge anyone. How exciting. And then they're dead due to plan B. I'm not going to do any other charges. We'll go to the fight phase. I mean, I can't do any other charges, right? I could charge my tank in.
Yes, come closer.
Is that actually a useful thing to do?
So I do want to
have to shoot it next
point
time.
out Tousle's play here. He had set up the Vexillus to plan for the engage on the Crusaders, so that when the Vexillus finishes charge move, the Caladius was back in range of the aura. So that's some good pre-planning. Sort of breaking up his movements throughout the turn, but making sure that he's in a position where all of his auras can be in the correct place at the end.
And they hit on 3s. Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. 3s. Do they do anything with 6s, or is that the other guys?
Might be on wounds? I can't remember. It's their weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Mortal wound.
Yeah.
An unmodified wound roll of 6, and then I get 1 extra attack with the thing. So we'll do these wounds first, and then I get 1 extra attack with Cold Claw. So mortal wound, she's dead.
Okay, so before that, I'm gonna miracle 5 one of her saves because the mortals happen at the end.
Okay.
Just so I can use my miracle. So she's dead.
Yeah, makes sense, and get the points, right?
Yep.
So that's another
cool. All right, so we go to the
2 VP on Leap of
phase.
Faith.
So
Well, you got your combat over here, right?
oh, I do. You're right. Sorry. We're gonna do 4 attacks with the guy. These Crusaders are proving to be very annoying. Of course, he fails 2, and then 2s. That many.
Okay, forks.
Yep. He's also got a knife, by the way.
Alright.
Fails.
He's dead.
Yeah, fine. I killed a Crusader. That's the biggest achievement that I've achieved this whole game. Very happy with that.
Yeah, those
Right,
Crusaders have
morale.
been,
I'm gonna
have been
pass
obnoxious all
the
game.
Repentious morale on a 2, and then I'll roll for my Retributors.
Yeah. By the way, this guy should be right in the middle of the point. That's his thing.
What's that?
And then no, he shouldn't be. He was there, wasn't he? He's like there-ish. So he's near the middle of the point. Oh, all right. And then where's your what's your other one? These guys.
And the Rets rolled a 3, so they're good.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a shame for me.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right, so I'll get 3 for leap, and I'll get 10 primaries.
So we might need a coherency
So
check on the Retributors here.
Oh. So one goes.
Okay, I would have just had to pull the other one then. Whichever one was closer.
Yeah.
That was into. I think it was something like that.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
so 10 there, and then 1 banner. Did you already mark my banner? No.
No, I didn't know.
Okay. So
I'm gonna remove
What are we
these
doing?
tokens, chat, so that we don't get the banners mixed up. Because Doots is using a kind of similar banner token.
So Morven rerolls.
So 1 banner, he gets his Leap of Faith points, 10 points on primary.
So we'll put him on herself.
And we're staring down.
Repentious Superior's not doing anything. Dogmata will put
a potential
for him on
15-point
the
primary
Sacrosanct.
turn for Tousle. So this has kind of
Goes
turned
off.
very sharply.
I'll do
Very
Great
heavily
Piety.
Tousle favored, with most of the Retributors
Does
dead,
not go
most of the
off.
Repentia dead. We do have the scary characters, or at least Morven Val, on Doots' side of the table, but she needs to eat a round of shooting, essentially,
do I want you to do a
engage
thing?
onto the far side of the table. So she may end up going and fighting this Achilles.
Well, let me know when we're in the start of the movement phase. Oh, no, it's fine. We're fine.
He's not gonna kill that.
It's fine. I don't think I have to do that. It's all good.
Yep, not gonna do any other command phase stuff.
Yep.
So I'll go to my movement phase.
Yep.
Anything going on, or?
No, I had to change my mind.
Okay.
Or I was trying to scare you, one of the two. It was the first
Okay.
one, but now I'm trying to be intimidating. Is it working?
I am kind of scared now.
Excellent.
You're just gonna tangle foot her, probably.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I can't believe
Right,
it. Genuinely,
the-
those Crusaders surviving is very unlikely both times, and was kind of huge both times.
Yeah, that random 4-up is.
Yeah, man.
Nuts.
On a whatever, how many points it is? What did you say it was?
Oh, what?
How many points did you say it was?
Oh, like 22 points for the squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just mad.
Good deal.
That's like a third of a Cali. That's like 12 shots, 2s and 2s, and I've killed 2 of them. Oh well, shit happens. So there's nowhere on the point that you can get that I can't heroic you.
Yeah.
So you know.
And then this guy can heroic 3.9, right?
Yes.
So
Maybe I should have tangle footed. Oh well, life is on. Ah, damn.
So how are we feeling
Random
about this
shit
game so far,
surviving.
chat? It looks like it's going to turn into a bit of a knife fight as we move into kind of the late game portion. I think both the players low on time, but in fairness, our armies have been mostly decimated. Uh-oh. Looks like we lost Tousle.
I see you drop from the game.
Yeah, so it says. I'm still in on mine. How bizarre. Do you want to stop?
Hopefully it's not a.
Yeah,
hopefully
we
it's not a
paused.
crash.
Yeah, you dropped out on my end too. So just once
Yeah, it's probably me.
you're back up, just jump back in when you have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't lost any internet or anything. Everything's still going. That was just weird.
Weird.
Failed to connect password. It's not capitalized, is it? Ba-ba-bum.
So this
How
is
bizarre.
certainly
How
going to come down to it.
Comes up.
Great song.
And he's back.
Choose color. Ooh, this is where I can choose red and switch. Oh no, okay. Oh well. Worth a shot.
Do I get to take your army? I'll do it.
That's how it works in real life 40k, right? You beat the guy, you take the army.
I think so.
Yeah, we play with Anti.
Okay, these are gonna go 6.
So Dude's
Actually
making a
get
break
these
for
where you
it.
Can't see me.
My life, and it's now.
No.
Nope.
With the Celestants.
Dogmata
The Sacrosants, excuse
will
me.
advance.
Might be looking for a big charge into the Caladius as
Oh my god.
Tousle
Stop that.
gets lower and lower on CP, and Dude's unfortunately failing some
Should've taken
advance
Assassinate.
rolls here.
He's gonna come stab her in the face.
I'm going to CP her advance actually. So we're down to
Yeah.
4.
go-
Rolls into a 3.
10.
Oh no, not like this. Oh no.
The Repentance Superior.
At
will
least she's not in
advance.
line of sight.
Yep. Oh,
There's the Crusader on the
mean,
objective,
she's
so it's
running
not the end of the
away,
world.
so-
We just have to tie up that Achilles to make sure he doesn't come around the corner and start killing these models.
The Sacrosants will advance.
Yep.
9.
9.
Dude's just barely whiffing to get on this objective. It is almost comedic at this
Doesn't
point.
matter. They're going to stay put. And here.
Morvenval, there she is.
So Morven pushes forward a little bit, still protected by those Sacrosants, but we
let's
could see this
do
Caladius
some shooting.
move down
Yes.
here and clear them so that the second Caladius can start
I'll
dealing with
just
her.
put 4 shots from Sacrosants in the tank.
They have bolt pistols. Cool.
All pistols, yeah.
Seems good.
3 hits.
Hey,
2 wounds.
Casual
They
2
are
wounds.
-1 because of the Vex.
Ah, shit. What did I roll?
Yeah,
I think
there
I had
weren't any
1-3.
3s.
They were not. Okay.
Okay, cool. So that makes no difference then. Cool. Nice. He's fine.
Morven's going to put everything into the Caladius.
Yep.
So crack missiles hitting on 3s. 4 rerolls.
She rerolled herself, did she?
Yeah, she did.
What a selfish woman.
3 wounds. 2
Ugh,
wounds.
those full
Maybe
rerolls
2.
coming in so clutch.
5s. That's 1.
What an ability.
Okay, it is 2 damage. I'm gonna CB that. Go down to 3.
Now the Caladii are big
5.
fiver.
That's,
Knocks it down to 9. The Caladii
I wanna
are to the last targets, which means each one of them that Doots removes is going to be 5 points down for Tousle, which is, I think, why he's pushing so hard to try to clear this one. And, wow, yeah, 2 wounds from the Bolter as well at AP1, saving on 4s here. Just roll them. Oh, both go through. The Caladius down to 4, or 5, excuse me, down 4.
Eat bolt gun!
It is eating Bolt Gun, for sure. Oh my god, what a wild amount of damage from Morvenval. What an incredible fire base she is by herself. And that is in the range for the Sacrosants with a big charge to get in. We have no Miracle Dice available for Doots.
Trevi, if you're still in, try to save, man. Okay. I think I just didn't do my move.
All right, chat.
She
We
was
are
up
getting back
here.
in. Apologize for the slight delay there.
Yeah.
See,
I think the thing is, I didn't realize she'd given herself the rolls to rerolls, which is why I asked that.
Morven
Yeah,
sniped the
Afterwards,
stream
so
out.
That's why I would have used Moment Shackle for Emperor's Auspice, but I mean, I didn't declare it, but I absolutely 100% would. But I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you
just
want, man,
that.
I'm totally fine with re-rolling it.
I don't.
And in the
No, but
future, like if you want a second to think, just stop me, man. Because I'm just trying to resolve quickly.
Because of the clock, yeah, absolutely,
because of the clock.
100%, and we should have done it. It's just that you see from my thing, there's no other more valuable CP points on the battlefield. You know?
Right. No, I understand.
It's the difference
Like,
between.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want me to re-roll it, like I can do it. It's no big deal.
Are you sure? I don't
Yeah,
want to.
man.
I don't want to
Yeah.
because it's after the thing's resolved. So like,
It's okay. I mean, the board state is back where it was anyways. So the
So
CP's right, and
if you're 100% sure, I really appreciate that.
yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
And I would do the Emperor's Auspice and then turn off the rerolls. I should
Okay,
look at the
so-
tokens. It's entirely my own fault. I just we could roll on it, or Trevi could roll on it, or something. I don't know. I feel it depends if you feel happy about it. I don't know.
I'm fine with the roll off, I guess. You want to roll it?
Yeah, go on then. That's at least that's up to the fate of the gods.
Okay. So 4-up says it stands.
Or up
The
to
way
the
it was.
stands. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'll just reroll.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then
Alright.
how do you want to
So-
do your CP?
With we're going to backtrack a little bit here. It looks like players have elected to realizing that Morven did all the damage with rerolls. So he's going to Moment Shackle an Emperor's Auspice into the Caladius, and we're just going to roll Morven's attacks again.
No rerolls.
Oh yeah, no rerolls.
That's the
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's why we're doing it.
In a 3. Okay, so 1 wound.
one wound.
AP 2.
5s. Nope. D6.
Okay. Knee.
Because obviously I know you can reroll the damage as well, so that
Okay,
would have been.
I'll CP that.
No, you can't. No rerolls.
Oh, I can't even CP. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
sure.
whole thing. It's no rerolls.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, 1 damage, and then
Heavy bolters.
yeah, that's gonna be big.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay.
I can take 2 wounds in solidarity. Let's do that.
No, you're good, man. You're good. You're good.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Sure.
Where were we? Yeah, that's gonna be big. Okay.
That's why I was like, ugh, wait.
Okay, so I'll do multi-melta and heavy bolter into here.
Yep.
So it's a big change to the game state. Obviously,
So,
the
multi-melta.
Caladius is no longer in danger of being removed
hit.
by the Sacrosants. And that's a 2 the last that
1
probably
wound,
won't
I'll get
die.
reroll. Nope, just 1.
Cool. 5 up. Nope.
It is nice of Doots
Or
damage.
3.
to consider the
no,
backtrack
5.
there.
So 5
Obviously-
down to 4.
Down to 4.
7 melter range.
That's something that if the players want to agree on rolling back,
Yep.
I'm fine with. But if they were to ask me if that was permitted, it would not be.
Okay, heavy
Thank you, I
bolter.
promise. What?
I don't know what happened there.
Do you want to reroll that one? Like that's weird, man.
Sure. So that was 1 not wound. This is to hit.
Yeah.
This is to wound. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Out of
Doots is
range.
trying to give away these
Let's
channel points.
do. Yeah, that's it. So charges.
Yep.
Anything going on?
What, the tank of foot or something? Nah, I can't. I can only do it with infantry. Otherwise, I would.
Okay.
I wish.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So the Rapincha will charge the grav tank.
Yep. Quite. Do I do Overwatch? Nah. Fuck it. Whatever.
I'll go here and I'll try to be closer to Vexilus. So can I just go here?
You can't be closer than the grav tank, right?
Trying to get in combat and also be out of 4 of that guy. I think I've accomplished that here.
No, because his base.
Not quite.
Because his base is. So I'm holding it to his base.
Okay, so there's no way it's gonna happen. So the only way this works is if I kill this and then consolidate this way then.
How can you consolidate that way out of interest?
Because if I kill the Caladius, is what
Oh,
I'm
if you
saying.
killed the Caladius. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which
okay.
will not happen anymore, but that's
But-
okay.
But you got a chance.
When Doots kills the Caladius, you know, you have to have
Sacrosanct
confidence
going
in
in.
the situation.
Of course.
Big charge out of the Sacrosancts here.
Yep.
8.
8,
Yeah.
With
9.
+1.
Did they get the +1?
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, they're getting in.
Seems good.
We do have the 1 damage attacks in them, but they are Bloody Rose. So 3, 4 attacks apiece. And it could happen.
But they've got strength.
It's unlikely, but it
Or
could
6.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, do any of these have
Okay.
rerolls to wound or anything?
They have no rerolls.
No rerolls. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Because I got the 2 CP left.
Okay, this Canoness is going to charge the Ruststalkers.
Uh-oh.
CP that.
That's
Down to
CP.
3.
Big garbage roll on the Canoness here. Into a 4.
That's just
Every game, there's one Canoness who just cannot make like a 5-inch charge.
you know.
Yeah, that was only a 6-inch on the
That's all
dice
good.
with the Hand of the Emperor.
I'm used
Oh,
to it.
no.
All right, so
And I think Dudes can, with the pile-in, consolidate
yeah,
on the
I'm
Sacrosancts.
just going to start with my Sacrosancts.
Can push up into Objective 5 as long as he goes this direction. Yeah, exactly like he's doing. He's going to be able to push up and contest this objective. So he won't be giving up the 15-pointer.
Probably should have tangle-footed them, huh? But did not think about it.
And in fairness, that was a tough charge on the Sacrosancts that he did make on the first try.
Okay,
you
I'm
can't-
going to start
it's not all
with
bad for
the Sacrosancts.
I mean, he just moved them, so.
These Ruststalkers are like the bane of my life. All right, so I'm going to spend 2 CP. 1 for +1 to hit and 1 for 6s do mortals.
Okay, cool.
So that puts me down to 1.
Yep.
They have War Hymn, so 3 attacks, so 5 attacks per, or sorry, 4 attacks per, because Bloody Rose.
Bloody Rose, yep.
So that is 16, 17 for the Superior.
Okay. Here we go. All the buffs active on the Sacrosancts. Let's see how much
Did not
damage
get my Piety, so just hitting on 2s.
4 Sacrosancts can do.
All right, so 2 mortals in addition.
And then winning on 5s.
Ooh.
Wow!
I believe. No, I can't kill it.
5 ups. I make 2. So I take 8
So
wounds.
8 wounds, yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's closer.
So what gives him the mortal wounds?
The Bloody Rose strat?
The Bloody Rose strat automatically wounds.
Is it auto wounds?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So I've got 2 more saves to make?
God damn it.
No, because those 6s.
No, I'll just reroll it then. Because yeah, it's going to mess up the number of wounds I had.
Okay, cool. I'm
Because I just added them in.
switch it over to me. Wait, hold on. Are we on the wrong? Hold on.
No, I paused it, so you just got to click on your side again to switch it back.
I can't. It won't
Okay,
let me.
let me try this again.
Yeah.
If it's more than 2, I'll just go down to 2. Okay,
Well,
so
that is
that was
exactly the same.
yeah. Okay, so these auto wound,
Yeah.
and then these are on 5s. Okay,
mean,
that's
that's-
much worse for me.
Yeah, I know. That's. Do you want to put a couple extra in there? I mean,
No,
honestly,
that's fine, man. You know, because I made a mistake. I thought it was mortals.
All right. So those.
Yeah, I think
Okay, so 3.
I think
Yeah.
Doots is thinking of the hymn here. There's a hymn to deal mortal wounds, I
Yeah.
believe, on unmodified 6 was to wound. There is a
Measure, so
hymn to
annoying.
get 6s to automatically wound. Yeah, no, I don't know.
So this one can just go here.
Yes,
With
for sure. So I think you can definitely contest.
Yeah, I don't think I can get 2 on there, so I'll just
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
Repentia does nothing.
Yep.
I guess I'll use.
oh, it's
I
a
guess I'll do
blessing
this one.
chat. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
You got 5s. Nope. And you can fight me back.
Thanks.
So we
I'm
did get
back now. Okay,
6
so
through
I'm
on the
gonna
Caladius.
Headbutt the Repentia, because
Unfortunate.
why not? So I believe I get D3 now.
Um,
Because I'm
if-
bracketed, probably. So.
Are you at
It
8?
is,
No,
that's
I'm
what it
not
is.
bracketed. You're right.
Yeah.
So I get 2 more. Well, so that was a thingy roll, but I'll count it as my hit roll, so I failed that. Actually, I reroll because of Trajan, which is hilarious.
Nice.
2's rerolling 1s. There we go on the Repentia.
Get in there. I have a pill vein. Hey, I'm good.
Not headbutted by a tank. I love that. That's great.
Okay. That's gonna be it. I'll
Cool.
pass it over to you.
Thank you. I will get.
So no stranglehold for Doots' turn.
No leap. No
And he
strangle.
does
And on
keep
primary.
Tousle down to
Nice.
10.
Oh, I got
Could
2 on
not.
engage last turn, didn't I?
But unfortunately, the Repentia didn't get to this
Yeah,
objective
probably.
to turn off another banner, so we may see
Ooh.
another banner go down for
Okay,
Tousle.
miracle at start. Got 3.
So he's gonna move 9. 9. Do his thing. Honestly, this is gonna fall back
Mm-hmm.
because it just is the sensible thing to do.
A valiant effort from the Sororitas, almost getting rid of the
And then
Caladius,
he's
but I
gonna
think
raise
it
mana.
may be... Yeah, it may be...
On this.
may have escaped successfully.
And then.
And unfortunately,
Morgan's
with
still
the Word of the Emperor
protected, isn't
Canoness
she? God damn it. I'm gonna shoot
getting
her in the face.
charged here, we may be running out
Can
of
she
things
advance
to
and
deal with the
charge?
Rust Stalkers as well.
No.
So this is quickly slipping away from the Sororitas.
Something at least. I guess Trajan will have to go 6 inches over here to get within the 3, so.
I can see your freckles. I thought some
Although he didn't.
too, but I also
So-
have some nasty scenarios.
Just go
We
ahead.
get a little bit more look
Or
at the
just
home
goes
night, the
here.
home life of our
So it's
contestants,
got it. He's over here. Yeah, that's what it is.
with whatever's going
Can't
on in
raise
the
a banner
background
this
there.
turn, but that's
Something about
fine.
freckles? Exciting. That's the sort of Warhammer content everyone tunes into, I
We
imagine.
have, it's hard.
So he'll go there,
Um,
in case he fails a 1-inch charge. And the Galactus will go here, just so he can't fail, and then this one, in fact, no, that's just fucking stupid.
Sometimes I'll let him
I'm gonna hack them to pieces, right? Is the idea. So Trajan will go here. Then he can do the shooting. They can do that down there, downfield, 30-inch range.
Yeah, chat, should I turn up the freckle talk? I apologize. My commentary is getting in the way of everybody learning about freckles.
They can move probably a bit more if they need, but I don't think they will. Oh, they might. Okay, cool. Ow.
I don't know. I never had to do that. Really. I don't think I
So just do the truffle shuffle, leaving the alpha on the point, which is the whole point.
I think I would like remember.
You're gonna try and hack them to pieces. Might fail. That would be pretty bad. So put Trajan here. The Galata's here instead, just to make sure he's protected by Lookout Sausage.
Lookout sausage.
And then who gives the obsec? And they can only give what can they give obsec to?
The Dogmata can give it to core infantry.
Okay, but not herself or a character. Cool.
I don't think so. Let me double check.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, it depends whether she needs to die or not. I mean, she should
Sure
probably
no.
die.
But been wrong a lot lately. Where?
Just poke my head out there.
There you are. Yeah, only on order core units.
Okay, and characters aren't core, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay, cool. So that seems to be fine. That all seems to be good. We'll move on. I don't know. Can you click it to me for my face, please?
Yes. There you go.
Thank you. So I got the points. Thank you. Movement. Psychic shooting. I think that's clear. Oh,
Okay.
these
Limited
guys
shooting
just
coming
need to
back
be
out of
there,
the
right? So they'll just
Custodians'
drop
turn. I think we see this the frontline units for the Sororitas get killed here. Potentially the Dogmata.
He's getting stuff.
And
And not touch
probably get rid of this canoness as well.
Obviously. Is that what all we need to do realistically? Yes. Okay, cool. So we'll go into shooting. These guys, Skitari, are all going to shoot at the canoness. So that'll be 22 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on threes, sorry. Oh, hold on. I think I could give them +1 to hit because I'm Admech. I think that's a thing. Nope, that's within 12 inches. Are you within 12 inches? Not by a while. Threes, and then threes.
Boom. Big
Oh,
shot. 13 saves through on the canoness. She's dead. Oh my god. These Skitari I have just
Cool.
been picking
and then
up.
This guy is going to shoot his last
Sororitas characters this
into
game.
the Crusaders.
Okay.
Chat, would you believe those are
sorry,
8 points a
should
model?
say.
Would you believe?
And then
The
he's gonna
30-inch
shoot
range gun.
his other
Amazing.
gun, the 3 damage one down there, downfield at her, I guess. It doesn't make any kind of difference. Not really. So yeah, so Lastron bolters into the Crusader. Die! Die! You should be dead! Die! Oh, that's not good. 2 4s.
All right, Crusader, what do we got?
The little ones.
The Crusader, yeah.
Okay.
It
Yep.
dies. Finally! And then we'll just ping.
Oh, that's
no,
true,
wait,
chat.
hold on. I'm probably out of range, right? 24.
You're right.
No, I'm not. Okay, cool. So I can fling my spear 24 inches.
Except
which
Fire
is
Warriors don't
stupid,
have an AP
great.
value on their gun.
And then
right?
wounding
So,
on 2s.
Totally different.
It's 2 wounds, AP -2 on that Dogmata.
She's
Ah,
fine.
double
Oh!
success for the
Up, up.
Dogmata. Survives.
Love it. Okay, so he raised Divana, so he's not doing much. We will shoot with Trajan into the sister because he's going to try and kill one thing this game, maybe. Or maybe he's not. Let's find out. Oh, his
Trajan
best efforts.
misses
Trajan,
an attack
Oh my god, Trajan, you are the
whiffs
worst
again.
person I've ever come across in my entire life.
Trajan is.
Tripping over all these rocks.
It's just, he's the greatest warrior in the Imperium. I don't know if you're aware. Have you been told that? I'm gonna flamer these with the Galatus because might as well.
They-
10.
They become Rapid Fire 3, right? Oh no, they
2s
become
and
Rapid Fire
1s.
2 with Darkstalker, right, chat?
It's a Trajan.
That's how
That many
Dark
on
Strider.
Sacrosanct, I imagine it's 4.
That's how
right?
Fire Warriors work.
AP what?
AP1.
Maybe what? Okay, so I will Miracle 3 the first one,
Yeah, might as well.
and then these are 3s. Got him. Actually no, I got one left.
You got one left. Yes.
I will keep the superior.
Yep, makes sense.
Set this aside.
This Caladius will shoot.
Oh, it's an extra
big
shot,
gun
not an
into the
extra rapid
Repentia and a
fire
small gun
on
into
their
the
profile,
Saxons, and we're just
That's
gonna
good.
say, screw you to her. She'll have to live another day. Not what we wanted to do, but what we had to do. It's fine. 2s and 1s, and 2. There you go. That's into the Repentia. So 6s.
And 5s. Nope.
And then the other one is 6.
Get a miracle when she
2s,
dies. Got a
and
1.
That's 6 wounds on the Sacrosanct Superior.
Good.
Ooh,
AP
that one.
much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And then that's my shooting, I think. We'll go to the charge. Achilles will charge.
So I'll
there.
get a just real quick. Get a miracle when my canoness died. Got a 5.
Yep. Nice. Cool. So charging on a 3, we're gonna fail. Well played.
Actually, I will try to overwatch this. So I'll go down to
Cool.
1.
Go for it.
I got 2
Might as well.
shots with the Melta.
Oh no!
Urgent reroll.
All right, Melta shot goes through on the
Putting on a
Contemptor.
3
It wounds.
wounds.
5 up.
Does that Animantic Shielding hold true?
Oh,
It
hold
doesn't.
on, I will spend a CP to reroll.
We're gonna reroll.
Okay.
Is there a 6 in the Miracle Pool here? No.
Nope.
No
Shit.
reroll.
Miracle 5
Hard
for 7 damage.
Yeah, there's a 5
My God, it's full of stars.
with the +2 for
That
the
is,
Melter roll. Oh my
not
god,
good.
chat.
For me.
And it
That's
fails. The
bad.
Contemptor goes down.
5.
Doots retains control of
Does
objective
it
3.
well, yeah, we should find that out. And then I have an option. Give me a sec. 4, it does not explode. I believe I can
Okay.
do something. I can shoot on death.
He's trying.
I don't know if I want to.
I think it's
but I
only
believe I
characters
can.
that can fire when they die in Custodies, but I don't know.
Even in there. No, it's just a character.
Yeah,
Thought it was like vehicles as well. That must be something else.
I think
Or maybe I'm just wrong.
it's
Cool.
a Space
Right, there
Marine
you go.
stratagem
That's
to
that.
shoot when the vehicle dies.
So we will go to the fight phase and nothing will happen,
Or it used to be.
and then we'll go to the morale phase and also nothing will happen.
Ooh, all right.
Take any, I don't have
Doots
any
is
morale, yeah.
holding on by the skin of his teeth. Are you kidding me?
I'll get 2 leaps.
That was looking pretty bad for him. He would have lost that objective and that banner, as well as the Retributor squad if that Galadas had made it in.
2 down, yeah.
He's trying so hard. Oh my god. Chat, this is going to be so close.
Reroll.
He has to deal with these Ruststalkers this turn. I think the 2 Retributors have to make it in and shoot these Ruststalkers to death right now.
Piety on Morven. Yep, I'll do the Passion. Oh, and I get a miracle for killing your thing in the charge phase. Got a 3. I would like to go more than that.
So, Dude's now with 10 models remaining on the table.
All right, I'm going to advance.
Holding
the
out
Retributor.
for those 10 points. Oh, no. Chat!
Yeah.
The ones on
wanting to go
advanced
places.
rolls still coming
Yeah,
back
it's
to
just one
haunt
to two.
Dudes.
It's like crazy.
Yeah, he needs a 3.
Oh man.
A 3 to get onto the
see.
objective with the Retributors.
Mind you, they did just blow up an Achilles in the charge phase.
They
That
did.
was
They
incredibly impressive.
that
Oh
was
my
very
God.
nice. That is
Do
correct.
we spend our 1
After I
CP to
didn't
try to
shoot because I
reroll
wanted to
there?
get on the point. I got greedy.
Okay, I have to reroll this. I'm going to.
Yeah, I think he needs to take care of these Ruststalkers immediately. It's a 2! Are you kidding me?
Oh dear.
Oh, come on.
Chat! Why has the universe punished Dudes so hard? What did he do to deserve this kind of treatment?
No.
So looking for shots of the Caladius now, not getting it. The Ruststalkers will most likely survive
Why?
this turn. Yeah.
I'm trying so hard,
Oh my
I got
god,
so far.
chat.
but in the end, didn't even matter, man.
What did he do?
Gross.
Oh, they have a
These
squad of Battle
Ruststalkers
Sisters back here. I
are
didn't even
MVPs of
notice.
this game.
Yeah.
They've been
Oh
MVPs
my
a couple of
God.
times, honestly. Even without the retrieve, they're so good. So glad I took them.
Hmm.
Oh no, chat. We've been so
reason,
high
one of the
on
reasons why I'm like concerned about the playing as Admech Super is every time I play it, I've got the Rangers doing their thing, you know, advanced move that get me banners. These guys do this, and I'm just like, and the chickens kill things. And I'm just like, oh, they're really good. Maybe I want more of them. And I'm like, no, don't take more Admech. Stop it, because that is terrible. You're playing
Wow.
Admech, you're a bad person.
Wow, all these Adeptus Mechanicus units are so efficient and powerful. Incredible.
Could they?
What if
How
we
could they?
somehow got
I
additional
have
buffs
two
on them
teammates who are
and
playing Admech in the Alpha League, and they're both the worst.
had a bunch more
Terrible.
powerful units?
She will advance.
Yep.
Oh my god, Chad.
Oh my god. You've been
These
so
advanced
unlucky with your
rolls.
advances
Oh.
on everything on this side of the board, man.
It's I can't even like move to this ruin. Like I literally can't even. It's the
Yeah.
ruin for my deployment. So.
It's insane.
Oh no. So that might give
Man.
Tousle the 15-point primary, bring him up to 78.
Alright,
It looks like
she's
I
gonna
can get
go
additional
here.
2 on banners.
Tuck in.
He will likely score 2 on
The
engage, excuse me,
Infantry
3 on
Superior will
banners
advance.
into 4 on banners, so
Yep.
14 for banners. Plus the 2 on engage, plus all of the 2 the
Oh.
lasts.
Oh, she was supposed to be back here last turn. That's okay. I'll just leave her back.
You can move her behind here if you prefer. Like I don't mind.
Yeah. That's okay. She'll be lookout, sir.
Because she was there. Yeah, she will be here. She'll be great. Me.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of these dice. Get the fuck out of here.
So what we might be able to do is get
Almost
Morventhal
3 times.
into this corner,
All
kill
right.
the Vexillus
Feels
Praetor.
alright.
She does have the double fight available, and then that will
There it
contest
is.
this
There it
objective.
is. Yeah.
The one where I
But I don't think that matters
really needed
because
that
Tousle will still have
much.
3
I'll
to
take
2
it.
for a 15-pointer.
It's something.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'll just stay behind here.
No shots available on the Caladius
I'm gonna roll
either.
5 so they
Oh
can
my
go
god.
12.
This is brutal. So, Doots, I think setting up now to push
Yeah, with the +1. Right?
right-hand side
Yeah.
to try to push for the 15-pointer next turn. But he does have to eat the 2 Caladii shooting at him again.
Oh man. I think I could have made a game out of it if I made that.
Yeah. It's been some weird swings, but I guess that's 40k, right?
Yep, that is the game.
That we love and hate.
All right, so Morven will shoot this Caladius.
Yep, I will turn off rerolls.
Okay. So crack missiles. 1 hit.
Yep.
1 wound. Maybe 2.
Wounds.
4.
4 damage. Okay, cool.
And the heavy bolters.
Hits.
2 hits.
No wounds.
No wounds. Okay. These can't shoot. They can't shoot. They can't shoot. They can't shoot. All right. Morven is going to charge the Vexillus.
So no CP remaining for a
Makes
tank
it.
defense
I
grenade.
did it.
We casual
Get in there,
11-inch
big
charge
girl.
with that +1.
Can
Gets in
I-
range of
can I
the
get within the range of you?
Vexillus.
I don't think so, actually, to be honest. Because of the size of these walls, and he's a bit further back, which he was.
Was he further back?
Well, no, I mean, he's not. He was never touching the wall, right? He went away.
Okay.
I don't know. Trevi, what do you say, sir?
Let's see here.
Because he's not touching. He moved back across to get this. Was it to get this? I can't remember, but he moved away. That's.
Did you declare?
I didn't say it. I moved him away, but I didn't say no. I didn't move him like away intentionally, but I moved him a little bit away just because. But I don't know. I don't remember. I'll be honest with you. I mean,
I'll leave it up to
What
Trevi.
is
Yeah, Trevi,
up
go
with
for it, man.
his measuring?
his base is messed up. You can't do it. I've tried.
That's weird.
It's frustrating because that looks like an inch to me. So I think it's
mean-
probably a yes then.
I think based on where he is, like if you would have told me that your
No, it's
intent was
fine.
to be out, I mean,
No,
I'd
no,
probably
no.
give it to you. But I need like every
I,
scrap I can
I
get.
no, dude. I hadn't said it. Absolutely, I hadn't. I did think
Okay.
I also had this guy's back on there. I don't know why. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it
just
looks like
going
you can
crazy.
go there.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
Go for it. Oh no. Just gonna do some spearing,
Also,
and I have no rerolls. Sadly.
what's the invul on him?
4.
4. Okay.
Oh no.
So big swings. I'm gonna do big swings.
I'm not
5.
super sure
Hitting on
how big of a
toots.
deal this is, but I guess it does get
Okay, so the
Morven
6
up
does
the table
immortal
to
and
try to deal a
also
bunch of damage
explodes
next
because I
turn.
have passion.
Cool.
And then on 3s, I believe, reroll.
No one said there was no use of heavy cover through walls, and I actually really like
Five,
the
six.
use of
Many
heavy cover
falls.
through walls. The issue is all of the other instances where heavy
those
cover
are
applies.
3 per, and then immortal.
Get wrecked.
I did not think that was possible. Otherwise, I would have saved with the Tanglefoot. But there we go. Life moves on.
Okay, that's it for me. I'll get a miracle for killing.
The heavy cover would help. He would be saving on 3s rather than...
That feels silly on my
Again, I
part.
guess he flubbed all of his rolls, right? So,
Not Tanglefoot.
yeah, this game is ridiculously close, chat.
No, it's
Doots
that's just
has
Yep.
has
Can
made
get
some
to the
mistakes this game,
sliders.
and
That's
It's on me.
has
I still
has
get the
done some
mana, so I get
stuff
1,
to try to
2,
get back in, but the dice have been kind of punishing for him for it.
3. I get 10 for the primary. I did get 2 for engagement.
That should be 15, right? Chat?
You should have, yes.
No, but I didn't get it first turn, so I should be on 6, I think.
I'll get a miracle. We'll start a battle round. Got a 3.
So you get 15 for primary, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course I do. Isn't that nice?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty good. But now we have to. He's gonna do disgusting things to me, which I don't really appreciate.
The dudes voters in chat
Val.
trying so hard. Clench your butts, chat. We'll see if dudes can pull it out. This is gonna be a frickin' nail biter of a round coming into round 5 here. So we have an additional an additional 4 banners points available for Tousle.
Okay.
And we so he's gonna go to 85 plus 2 for engage.
No. This is what
87.
Go there.
Assuming dudes can pull out a 15-point primary,
Here or whatever, so
he will be on 75. It'll be 12 points down to grab on secondaries.
Well,
So he's probably going to need to kill some Galadii to make that happen.
So the question becomes, do I try and kill Morgan Val? She reduces damage by 1, doesn't she? Oh no, half. Yeah, so I mean by 1 for 2 damage weapons, which is what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these guys will shuffle back until they're just both on the point. Just because they're MVPs, as you say.
Yeah, I wonder if those Retributors have...
I think what we have to do...
another turn to try to push up and grab that objective.
I don't think anything else is going to make a difference.
I'm not going to measure it right now, chat.
Some massive play, which would be ridiculous. So I'll go
I think what Tousle has to do here is play super conservatively. He has to keep his to the last targets alive.
Head out.
And he has to make it difficult for dudes to grab those
I
objectives.
mean, can she advance and charge Dogmata? No.
No.
And she can do mortal wounds with her.
If he can stick Trajan in the back here,
so you would have to be 12 inches
and the Dreadnought in the back here,
hit you with that.
And
so that there's OBSEC on that objective.
Phase, yeah.
So she's not going to be able to shoot or do anything
in a difficult to charge
from one.
She could maybe charge something.
Maybe we try to get Trajan here. No, but he's a 2 the last target. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, because she'll get hacked 2 pieces.
Yep.
In which case we'll just do that, and then this still moves 14, right? So it can just move 14.
Yeah, I don't think the Rust Hackers want to expose themselves right now, chat, because they are worth a lot if you lose them, and if you leave that objective, then
that will break your banner.
Gets a much easier.
Yeah, well, I mean, 1 point versus 5.
Yeah.
We're going to advance. Well, no, we're going to advance with the start. Basically, either I get on it or I don't, right? I mean, if I get on it, 1 point
at the end of the phase. Yeah.
Although Stranglehold is a thing, 3 points, so it's a 4-point swing. So we're going to advance with Skitarii first. Let's see what we get.
Okay.
Oh, can I auto advance with them? Is that a thing, or is it just?
Yeah, that's a
things?
Metallica stratagem.
When a Metallica unit for yes, so I'm going to spend my 1 CP to make them auto advance 6 inches.
Here we
so
come.
They can just go on to the point.
Okay.
So
yeah, maybe I think we might not be trying to tar pit Marvin, chat. We may just literally be trying to.
So he falls back. Full 14.
We may just literally be trying to screen her out because you could just place Skitarii here,
you've got a multi
and then she
here,
can't go this direction.
Basically,
to try to get that objective, she has to go this way.
So actually, we do it the other way around. This guy falls back here, and this guy who's on more wounds goes from there to there. Right? That makes more sense, doesn't it? He was like that, but he wasn't on the point. Because I thought I put him on the point, but I hadn't, because I'm a special child. So they'll just fall back. Should be out of range anyway, actually, to be fair. But yeah. And then these will go 10 inches across, or they'll just go here. So that you have to roll a -2 to charge. Oh, like touching the point. Oh no, you're not going to be anyway, because you're going to go over the thing.
Yeah, so we're out of Emperor's Auspice money here, chat. So we may be looking for Morven to reroll herself, get around, shoot a Caladius to death, and charge this unit to kill them.
Cool. I think that's probably it. They're hiding.
She will probably kill all those models.
Shooting phase.
With 20 attacks.
Trajan is going to try and snipe the Dogmata as if he's ever managed to do anything.
She's bodyguarded.
She's bodyguarded. Trajan's not going to try and snipe the Dogmata because that would be cheating. And that's it.
Okay.
Then there's the charge phase. I could charge her, which would be monumentally stupid.
the baby
so
chat.
let's not say that we didn't and move on.
This
and
is
get
gonna
8
be
points on
tight.
engage, no fight phase, no morale. Your turn. There you go.
Okay.
My game is over.
Morven on herself. Sacrosants are gonna get
3 minutes and
Warham.
30 seconds for Dudes to complete
Nope.
his turn.
Holy Piety. Yes, for Earth Passion.
Yep.
Okay. What do I need here? I need to knock you off an objective and steal this. This has to die this turn. So I can go 11. So the Retributors are going to use a Miracle 4 to advance 11.
Okay, finally get the Retributors to objective 1.
Can't touch the point.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Not like this, chat.
No, they're in the terrain. Oh,
Got it right there, right?
I don't think so. Zooming in. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, looks like it to me. Cool.
Look at that, chat. Look at that. Oh my god.
Something like that, or no. Sacrosants will advance 10. Armada doesn't really matter.
Two-minute
Goes
warning.
there. Okay. Shooting. I'm gonna do multi-meltas into here.
Yep.
And the missiles. So multi-meltas. Argent reroll. Two wounds.
He passed both. That
The heavy bolters. One wound.
Oh
they're
no.
going- Yeah, they pass.
Ah, damn it. That's gonna be game.
Yeah, that is. I honestly, actually, if you got the stranglehold and then 15,
Sorry, man. I'm gonna keep going just because
yeah,
there's
yeah, and leave.
it's
I
a
think
small
that's-
chance.
Do they pass on
Morgan's
a
gonna put
4 against a heavy bolter?
They get a they get
AP1. No cover.
no cover.
Yeah, because it's a Retributor.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. So yeah, so one dies, so not the print caps.
It's not gonna matter
There's only one
really
on the
because
point, yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
And you can't knock the banner off. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Morven's gonna shoot the Caladius because I can see with my spear.
Ah, I did that as
I
a quick
believe.
move. That's cheeky. Okay, cool. Go for it.
Gotta try, man.
Yeah, I did it.
Full rerolls.
Oh
missed.
no!
Come on,
Oh,
game.
TTS freaking out.
Nope.
Morven misses a missile
Rerolls
attack.
the wound. One wound.
Gets a wound through.
Goes
Fail.
Doesn't
through.
save. Big damage. 5 damage.
5 damage. Fuck me.
Down to 3.
And the heavy
2
bolter.
heavy bolter conversions could
Still
do it.
on average, doesn't do it. Come on.
She does hit on 2s.
Yep.
5s. Rerolling.
That's one.
Oh, just the
This
one. No.
Fails. So
2 damage.
Down to 1
One
on the
left.
Caladius.
Crazy close.
Okay. The Retributors are gonna charge the Ruststalker.
Yeah.
Can they advance and
They're
charge?
Oh no, they
Oh,
can't.
yeah,
They can't.
shit.
They can't. They
Yep.
can't. Orban will charge the Rangers.
Yep. CP?
I have to reroll it.
Yep.
5,
Uh,
maybe.
'cause she's
Yeah.
infantry, right? So she goes through.
Well, 6 also as well because
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
So she's plenty.
She's not infantry though.
She not. She's
No.
a monster.
So 5 attacks goes to 10.
Something wrong with that one.
Twos, and then 3s are rolling. AB2.
AP2, so I have six up invols, which I make none of. So everyone except my alpha is not on the point, but it makes literally no difference. Cool. I mean, they're all just dedicals.
Yeah, all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Apart from one. No, there's one left.
There's one left? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll fight twice.
Oh, wait, you could do that?
Yep. She's
Oh,
got
does he feel unlucky? For
Okay. 8 more.
I think he might be dead. Yes. Cool. So you take up my mana.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Does this guy... He can't run?
Nope.
Yeah.
That is the wire. That is end of time.
Yeah, so no
That is-
strangle. I didn't get leap because I was hurrying.
Shit.
Strangle scores, right?
Do I?
Because
I
you
hold
have 1, 2,
3.
3, the 2.
Yes.
Because this is
Strangle
contested.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to matter, but yeah.
No.
3 and 2 banners at the end.
and I get 1, 2, 3
Ah.
at the end. Oh wait, you're primary on the end. You get 15, don't you? Oh no, we're holding 1, 2. Yeah, you get 15 at the end.
3 to your 2? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Oh
close.
my god.
Very
Literally
nice.
just had to kill this guy.
82 to 86.
I guess
Are
no, I
you
guess that would have put
kidding
you just
me?
one down, huh?
Yeah, I think I would have been 85.
I needed to
would-
kill the Caladius, is what needed to happen.
Yeah.
1 wound.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, she did more anti-tank than the multi-melter squad. I mean, she's
Yeah, they
monster.
totally whiffed. Crazy.
Yeah.
Wildly
I had
close,
to hope that they
chat.
whiff. That's what most of my CP is for. Once I get rid of them, then I'm clear. I thought, and then she came along and started blowing up tanks, or nearly. You know what I mean?
I don't
That
think
was-
you can
that
call
was
that a
mad.
sure thing,
And
chat.
there was some crazy
That
swingy things
was
there,
ridiculous.
You know,
What a
stuff
game.
The
surviving.
charge and the repinch.
Put your
and
questions
Charge,
for the players
yeah,
in the
and,
chat there, everybody.
and getting the 6
As
on the
we move
tangle
to the
foot,
breakdown.
Carl dying, Crusaders surviving. Oh, just all sorts of shit, man.
Yeah,
Nuts,
dude. I made a bunch of mistakes. I'm still.
I
don't know what my
feel like
deal
I
is, but
did
I'm
as
just-
well. I had no reason to put Carl there apart from a multi-melter shop. I had 4 chickens that weren't going to shoot at anything else. I had no reason to do that. And then he dies. Ugh, just silly. Leaving my Vexler man there, Victor, when I
Mhm.
could have just moved him back and raised the banner. I just again was just rushing.
Mhm.
And then this should have been here. Like, why not be there so it just can't be shot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah. Anyway.
Oh. Well.
I mean,
Good
it was
job,
a lot
man.
of fun, man. That was a crazy
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
and a lot of fun. Like, you're awesome opponent. I really appreciate your sportsmanship and stuff, man.
Oh, you as well, man. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, thanks,
Well,
guys. That was insane.
yeah.
Oh my god. What a nail biter at the end. Fire those retributors for continuing to roll ones on
Yeah.
the advance roll.
Jeez. I mean,
Yeah, that was consistent, and that's not good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have just preemptive miracled them, but I was kind of hoping that in your last turn you tried to like shoot something or fight something, so I could have gotten leap for 3.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I didn't use that miracle there on turn 4 to get them up there.
Makes sense. I did wonder, and then I did not clock that at all. It was not a professional play. I just thought I can't shoot anything, and I nearly did with Trajan, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he was protected. She was
Yeah, I
protected.
was almost wondering to myself if I just didn't do that. Then maybe
Yeah.
just, check a miracle dice over there.
But when it comes down to tiny things, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about them? I mean, I know Trevor likes to do question chat, but if I might ask one of my own first, how did you feel about the matchup going into it? When you looked at my list and saw it, what were you thinking? Did I do what you thought? You know, that kind of stuff, just out of interest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was confident going in. I knew I had to kill one Caladius.
Yep.
So that's why I really wanted to put this Rhino here and just stack both on this side.
Yeah.
Especially when you took engage, because I knew we were gonna just swap DZs at that point.
Yep.
But when I saw both Caladiuses here, I was like, this is the golden opportunity to try to get one,
Yep.
or at least like heavily wound it to where it doesn't want to stick out anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And that whiff was again front loading, right? That whiff
Mhm.
on the early turn made such a massive difference.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you probably just play different with the Caladius. Like I don't, maybe I don't get it anymore because you play a little bit more conservative with it.
I'm
But
quite a conservative player in general, I feel.
mhm.
I had to train myself to run at people because I always feel like I'm really paper thin, even though I'm playing custodies. I mean,
Mhm.
admittedly, compared to like Death Guard and Dreadnoughts and things these days, we're not the tankiest boys around, but it's still like, yeah, my natural inclination is to hide with, Galatas Dreadnoughts, which is a bit mad.
Mhm.
But yeah, I knew I had to focus on your multi-melters first, obviously, and I thought I didn't want to take to the last because I thought you would kill one. Like I feel like you should have been able to, you know what I mean? Like it was the
Mhm.
whiff.
Yeah. Yeah, still a strong pick, right? Because you have to, because that basically says, "Here, come get me," right?
Yep. Which is what I want to play. I want to play come get me. I do not
Exactly.
want to play go chasing you. That's with this
Yeah.
list or with any list realistically. So I'll always try and avoid kill secondaries if I can.
Mhm.
And actually assassinate in the end there where I killed one cannon S.
You got
No, you kill
both
two.
cannon
I killed two.
S's, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would have been 6 points. So engage was better on 8. And I knew as soon as they took engage I had to go one way.
Yeah, that was another thing. The Crusaders here failing their advance turn one.
Yeah, that was
Because I wanted to get the Dominions. I would have just put the Dominions into the Rangers and just had my Crusader here.
Yep.
But once
No,
that
no.
happened, I was like, oh man, I gotta throw Canonus away to get that.
Yeah, exactly. Those Crusaders should have died. I'm shaking my fists. Die, Crusaders! Damn, I hate them.
They had their revenge, right?
They did. I hate them.
They raised the banner over here.
And I want them in my army. Come work for us. It's fine.
Let's take the Imperial Guard ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's a soup list already, right? Just take a Adepta Sororitas attachment, fill it with Crusaders.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I don't need CP.
Yeah, whatever.
What's
Just
that
a missionary and like a ton of Crusaders.
That'd be great.
The old Adeptus Ministorum detachment.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we do have some questions from the chat into here. First off, from Ray's Tousle, do you feel dirty for playing AdMech?
I'm not playing Admech, I'm playing Custodies. They just happen to wander into my list, and we're looking for something to do. But also, yes.
And kill some Canonesses, apparently. Those 10 Rangers in the back there just gunning down Canonesses left and right.
Well, actually, that's the thing. And actually, so I was looking at it when I took the detachment, because the idea is the chickens are the anti-armor, because Kaledi I can do anti-armor with rate of fire, but they're not like reliable. So the chickens are anti-armor, and mostly you would take Mars, right? Just in case, you roll your 2s, you get the rerolls. But I was like, actually, the Metallica gives them the mobility, and then I was looking at it and I was like, actually, the Rangers, those 11 Rangers, 22 shots, it's not nothing into a lot of what goes around.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really chuffed with the Metallica pick.
Yeah, 100%.
Although I want it to be known, I'm agreeing with the rest of the people in the TT Invitational. I will be playing pure Custodies here on out.
Okay, good, because that was another question from the chat. We had another question from The Pants.
Okay.
What is your favorite variety of sausage?
I like a lot, but a good old Cumberland sausage is hard to beat. Bramley
Good.
apple as well.
Fantastic. I know what those are.
Come to England. We've got great sausages.
Lots of
It's not a
sausages. Biscuit Butt asking, what is your full Custodians list going to look like? If you want to give us a little preview.
Oh, so everyone can tech against me? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. It's gonna have. Well, I built one for Alpha League, and I was.
Dreadnoughts.
Well, I built one for Alpha League because I was like, oh, maybe there'll be AdMech. But now we've made a pact that there's no AdMech, so I need to completely throw it all out the window.
Well,
I don't. Be useless
I don't know if everyone has agreed to the no AdMech pact. I would watch out for that. I think
it was a bait and switch.
Yeah, maybe
It's gonna have Venatari.
Maybe where it's there's somebody's playing the long con over here,
Yeah, exactly. No.
Okay.
I've actually got a classic feel idea to come back in that I think is pretty cool. And I might be trying out. So look out for that.
Alpha League players have definitely agreed to no AdMech. Have they?
Not
Have they?
not the alpha.
Did they?
That doesn't sound right, chat. I don't believe that. Which
Okay.
faction has better strats? Custodes or AdMech?
That's a tough. I mean, beforehand you would have said Custody because Custody strats are crazy good, and it's one of the great things to play them. It's the problem with that I find playing them in terms of fun at the moment is I feel like I have to soup, otherwise I'm outmatched. Which might not be true, to be fair. But if I soup, I don't get the CP to do the fun stuff, and the fun stuff is turning off your rerolls, making you -1 strength, making you not want to charge with a Tanglefoot, being an absolute bellend. That is why we play Custodies. So they're fantastic strats, but then again, the AdMech strats these days are just absolutely crazy. Booster thrust, radium weapons, all that kind of shenanigans. It's too much, I think.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about it, Doots.
Yeah, I mean, the Custodes ones were always very good, but I think the AdMech ones are just a whole new level of good.
Yeah. Oh no, you can't. We nerfed the booster thrust. It's now only mildly broken. That's great.
Yeah. It's a whole package thing for AdMech though.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting question. I think inevitably when we go around to trying to tone down the power of the faction because it's so many components, right?
Yeah, I don't even know how or where you start.
I can't remember who it was I was talking to who said they felt like it might have been Dylan Usher, great player, who said he felt like they designed all the strats and everything around Skitari blobs being 10-man, and then they just said 20-man, why not?
Yeah. I mean, that might be the case. Maybe that was just a typo, a little tiny typo.
No, that's never happened before.
Yeah, no, not ever.
It's definitely
Especially
not just points though.
No.
Like it's the strats and the stacking buffs and all that, which they're starting to get to, but I don't know. I don't think they're gonna go. Like I honestly don't think they're gonna do anything else to them. Like once that FAQ is out, it's wait for MFM.
They might, yeah, they'll do a points nerf like they did with the Raiders, right? And in which case, what do they make Skitari 2 points more model more expensive or something? And like, is that enough? Meh.
I don't
Right.
even know if that.
Now
I
they
think
only-
you could make
now they only
Skittles
trade up
double the
to-
price.
units like 120% instead of 100.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
It's like if Skittles go way up in price, right? You just take one blob and then you just take other stuff,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
also good.
The other stuff is also good. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm using the Skittle Rangers, and their pre-game move is what I'm taking them for, and they're incredible. I love that. Like I don't need a blob. They're amazing.
Mhm.
So yeah.
For sure. Aries asking, which factions in the next round do you want to play against or not want to play against, aside from AdMech? What are you looking forward to, potentially, in the elimination rounds?
I am not looking forward to, or am I looking forward to?
Both.
Okay, well, obviously giving stuff away. I don't want to play Death Guard. They're smelly, and I don't like them.
Gross.
Yeah, they're gross, they're smelly, they do -1 damage, which doesn't work with most of the things I want to shoot you with, so stop it. And looking forward to, I always like playing against fun, fast things like
This is a Kaladi
like
plus
White
over
Scars.
here.
Yes.
All aboard.
And I want to play against Drukhari. I know they're like the top 2 faction, but I have designed lists to play Drukhari for the last 2 months, and I've never done it. So I want to see how it works. Please table me. I don't care. Let's do it.
That was a question from Pants. Is the list designed to play against Drukhari?
To some extent, yeah. The Kaladi are meant for that with the range and the rapid fire.
For sure.
Also, Ruststalkers are MVPs, by the way. We should do an MVP vote, but I would say Ruststalkers.
I would say Ruststalkers. Yeah. I don't know if the Ruststalkers are MVPs or my Retributors are
the opposite.
Need to be Rapincha.
Yeah.
Next game.
One of the two.
One of those.
Yeah. I tried to do down the Repentia a little bit just for the what's this called? Stop your mobility a little bit.
They did kill Dreadout though, so I can't. Can't totally hate it.
They did. They in Overwatch. Always impressive and horrific when that happens.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We got excited in chat a little bit there.
Yeah.
I did have a question for you, dudes.
What's
Now
up?
that you have a couple games under your belt with this list, and I know you were just sort of getting back into the new Sororitas Codex. How do you feel about the Repentia in the list? I think a lot of your teammates have just wholesale replaced them with Sacrosans.
Mhm.
Was that something you would consider, or would you be keeping them in or putting them in a transport?
I still really like them because they do a few things. Basically, I mean, like they're the best countercharge unit in the game right now, in my opinion. Um, and map depending, they can just be super oppressive. I think the problem I'm running into is I just have too many per squad. I might bump them down to like
To
6 or 7.
yeah, if you MSU them a little bit more, they can still do the protecty thing and be more annoying to waste firepower on.
Yeah. And one thing I never have a problem with is them countercharging and not killing something. So I think I just need to bump those down. Um, but yeah, I mean, they're just different now, right? They just hang out in my deployment zone on an objective and just countercharge the middle ones, and they're still really, really good at that. The question is, do I take one out and like add Zephyrim or something to try to make these, initial board clearing things, or Seraphim or something to try to take the middle earlier?
Also,
Is that better? And then if I do that, then is the Repentia Superior worth it? So that's the stuff I'm still testing, figuring out.
also, if I might ask, what would you think of, well, number one, if you did take a Zephyrim or Seraphim or something like that, just for the kind of threatening the backfield a little bit, because you can
I
pick them up,
don't
right?
I don't really like either for that
Okay.
because I think Zephyrim losing rerolls to wound makes them a lot less threatening if you're going to deep strike them or something. They still have utility to like. I think all their utility revolves around the middle, in my opinion, because they're either there to just like kill like a squad of incursors or something, or jump down and just give your army like a reroll charges bubble, which is something I normally don't have a problem with. And they're also kind of a liability just being in my deployment zone at the start of the game if I don't do that, because they're going to be towards the back and then they get shot.
Yep.
I run out of I've it's hard to, especially in the AdMech meta, it's hard to hide with this army. So I find myself wanting to cut back on units more than I want
And did
to
you
take more
consider
stuff.
taking the shiny Totally Not Terminators?
Oh, the Paragons? I still think they're pretty terrible at 80 points. They require buffs. They require Dogmata, and I kind of want to put my Dogmata in other stuff.
Fair play.
Yes,
But,
I think it was an interesting point you brought up there about the Repentia acting as a sort of a countercharge unit. But one thing that I've noticed about at least sort of this style of Sororitas list is that a lot of the time you're so incentivized to be hyper aggressive. It kind of feels like your opponent is already not going to be coming into you, which sort of makes it feel like the Repentia have to move forward, and they're not, they're pretty flimsy to do that. Which was just something I was noticing from watching the games in the Invitational so far, is that most of the time, a lot of the majority of the army of the Sororitas list, at least in the ones that we've seen so far, have just been across on the other side of the table, like running directly at your opponent's army.
You can do it, and part of it is me being bad. like in my game with Devin, if I played it differently, because I wasn't, it's a mistake I made. I wasn't aware about the double stacking buffs on the Rangers. So if I knew that, I could put Retributors and Rhinos, protect them a little bit better, and kind of feed the middle, like in a retrieval. Retrieval, you don't have to do it right. But what I'm trying to say is like it's possible to play cagey enough with this army and send little units like Crusaders and stuff out to the middle to really tell your opponent like, hey, you need to come to the middle or interact with me somehow if you want to win. Which is why I took Leap of Faith in both of those games too, because Leap allows me to play cagey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not forcing myself to try to kill something. So it can be done. Part of it's me not being just making mistakes and stuff. But
Part of it in this game, I feel as well, is just that Caladius has 60 inches of range. So if I put it on one side and move it up, it's going to get angles. So you have to do something, otherwise you're going to get shot. I mean, you saw it, right? And turn one. So that's like, otherwise, if I don't do that, then yeah, you move them up there. The Repenters stay here waiting to do something. If I move up to try and occupy this area, you're like, great, fantastic. But I kind of pushed it, right? So it's not really representative of what can happen. It's just what happened in this game, right?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Sure. Sort of another question along the same lines. Doots, would you make any major changes to the list after the Invitational games so far?
Yeah. So the Repentia going down to like 6 or 7 is one. I may leave the Repentia Superior at home. I'm still not convinced on that. And then my Word of the Emperor Canoness that was a mistaken list building on my part. She probably gets melded with the Bloody Rose Canoness. Probably give her a different weapon. And I might even start taking just some assassins, some Death Cult assassins, to help me push the middle. And also, on missions where I'm not playing Razor Banners, they are fantastic for Octarius data.
For sure.
So,
question about the Sisters Codex. Sorry. Yeah. The Gemini Superior, is she the same as she used to be?
She comes with Celestine now. Like, she has to come with Celestine.
Okay, so you can't just fly her forward and raise a banner turn one and like lol a few points.
I wish I could still take those.
I'm so glad that's gone. I'm sorry. That was
no, yeah, it was pretty stupid, but yeah.
Oh, I always liked those ladies. I was just, all right, I'll take down your banner and get 3 assassinate points, and sometimes I feeder tendril off her too.
No,
delicious.
None of that.
Delicious character points.
Delicious character points. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all the questions from the chat. But thanks for the game, guys. That was a real good one. And Tousle, congratulations on taking it down. I'm sure we'll see you in the Elim starting tomorrow.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yep. Thanks for hosting, Trevi. Doots, that was a blast, man. Hope to see you in the future.
Tousle, great game, man. And good luck in the rest.
Appreciate it. Cheers. Good night, bro.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
All right. Later.
All right, chat. Let's draw a giveaway winner. I will give it another minute or so for the giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat if you want to join up with that. Everyone gets an entry for freezies, and then you get additional points for watching the channel. So if you want to join in, get on in there. We're gonna give away $25 in GW Fun Bucks. But thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the game. That was a ridiculously close ending, and I wouldn't have had it any other way to close out the T5S2 Invitational Group Stage. But we now have all of our advancing players. Out of Group 1, we have Ash C, Disappointing Salad, both making it out. Ash C with a 3-0 record, Disappointing Salad with a 2-1. Out of Group 2, this group, we have Devin Swan making it out with a 3-0 record. And, of course, Tousle going 2-1. In Group 3... excuse me. That was Group 3. In Group 2, we have Ashley Thompson, making it out with a 3-0 record, as well as Jonathan with a 2-1 record. And last but certainly not least, Group 4, we have Fushini going 3-0, and Orcspit going 2-1. So congratulations to all of those players. We will have brackets and all that stuff going up tonight. So stay tuned on the Discord and on the website, ts40k.com/invitational, if you're not up there already. And we will start some elimination stage games tomorrow with the quarterfinals. The players, it'll just be a single elimination, so as soon as the player loses, they'll be out. And then semifinals will be on Saturday. Grand finals will be on Sunday. All good stuff. All right. Crixus, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Jonathan made it. Yeah, absolutely. All right. We'll go ahead and close out the giveaway there, chat. Oop, I closed my page. Whoopsies. Here it is. All right, here it goes. And we will draw a winner. Valdor gets it with the consolation prize for his game against Ash yesterday. Congratulations, Valdor. A 10% chance to win. Look at you go, buddy. Yeah, Valdor, just hit me up with your email, and then I'll send you some GW Fun Bucks. You can use to buy, no, well, not MCP models, so that'll be awkward. You can put it towards your Fire Raptor fund. How's that, Valdor? There you go. All right, chat. That's going to be it for me today. Let's raid somebody who is live playing Warhamsters. Anybody? 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 Let's take a look-see here. What do we got? Glasshammer hanging out. Somebody playing Underworlds. We'll go hang out with Glasshammer, I guess. Looks like they're the only people playing. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. I will see everyone bright and early. We should be started about 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time tomorrow, as soon as we get the player schedules straightened out for the elimination stage. But join us all day. It should be 10 to 12 hours of unadulterated Warhammer content, and it's going to be sick, chat. I hope everyone comes and hangs out. We're going to be giving away more prizes. It's going to be sweet. But thanks, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.